So you probably have cousins that are older than you.
Yeah, I do.
Oh no, you would be uncle to them, right? You probably have nieces and nephews
yes,
that are older than you.
Yeah, I have. So like my, I have two.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on.
Hang on.
Hold on 1 second. 38, 68, 83. 38.
68, 83.
Could you go back to 104? Is it 10? Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is that.
All right. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. 254. I don't even have that.
Yeah.
I didn't have half of those.
270.
270?
Kim, you did say 270, right? I want to make sure. I think she said 270.
Yeah, Trucker's Delight, yeah. And then what? 104, 125.
Okay.
All right. I got you. That's good. What a day for a parade, and we've got a dandy in downtown Houston right in front of City Hall. Hello, everyone. I'm Tom Cook.
And I'm Chauncey Glover. Good afternoon, everyone. The sun is shining.
Finally.
A perfect day for a parade. And we are here, 31st Annual Art Car Parade, featuring almost 250 rolling works of art. Always such a cool event with a lot of cool cars.
Great event here in downtown Houston. One of the wackiest events you'll ever see. And our own Chelsea Hernandez is with a very special person kicking off today's parade. Chelsea?
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I am here with the one and only Houston Mayor, Sylvester Turner. Good afternoon. What? This is quite the car, man. Oh, my goodness.
All the colors you can imagine. It's the Arts Car Parade. And this is it.
So what is the 31st Annual Art Car Parade? What does this parade mean to Houston?
It originated right here in Houston. Okay, we were the first. Now there are other cities that are doing the same, but it started with Houston in 1987. You know, 40 cars, the Fruit Mobile. Now there are 250 different cars, and look, 250,000 people that are out here. And it's all Houston.
It is all Houston. This is my first time out here, and I know we have up to over 100 new cars in this parade. How excited are you for this parade to have started right here in Houston?
Look, I'm excited. I mean, a lot of people view us just as the energy capital, but there's culture, there's art, there's a lot of talent, creativity right here in the city of Houston, and you see it being demonstrated right here in these cars.
We sure do. Now tell me about this car you're in right now. Like, oh my goodness, you have the rainbow right here.
The colors of the universe. This is a car that reflects people's artistry. You know, it took the woman, I think, over 200 hours of making this car happen, and she did an incredible job.
Well, there's so many people out here ready to see you. I'll let you get to it, Mayor.
People are excited. But this originated right here in Houston, okay? All right.
Thank you, Mayor. All right, guys, we'll send it back to you guys.
All right, well, he talked about 200 hours. A lot of these entrants, they spend so much time preparing just for this day, Tom.
You talk about the energy capital of the world. This is the energy capital of the city today, downtown Houston, because there is so much time and energy put into these cars, and so much energy goes into producing this parade. The Orange Show Foundation for Visionary Arts is the group of people who have long produced this. 31 years now they put on this art car parade. There's the county judge.
That's right, and this is the St. Arnold Caddy right here, carrying Judge Ed Emmett, as you see there. The owner of the car is Lenny Ambrose, and the artists were Robin Sanders and also the St. Arnold Brewing Company. Once again, you see the judge there, Judge Ed Emmett. He is one of our Harvey heroes participating today. Once again, this was painted by Robin Sanders, and look at the intricate details to that paint job there. This is a 1959 Cadillac, and it shows all the stages of the brewing process, and it honors the saint and the brew all at once. Look at all of that detail. Right?
You know, so many of the art car makers and drivers have been in this parade for years now. We've been on this 31 years. There are some original entrants in this parade that continue to be here every year, but we also have a bunch of new entrants every year, as far away as Florida this year.
That's right, and we want to go out. We're talking about the Harvey heroes. You know, we have a lot of them as we pay tribute to them here at the Art Car Parade this year, and the intricate details on that. And I love when the cars tell a story, talking about the brewing process there on that one.
All right, let's go to David Nuno in the streets.
Hey guys, I'm here in the Harvey Heroes hanging out. Jeff Linder was all over the news. We know him, the meteorologist. Hey Jeff, how are you?
How are y'all?
Art Acevedo in the house, Ed Gonzalez.
His meteorologist got it once, right once. I was during Harvey. He was right about that one.
You guys are having a blast up here. Talk about this vehicle. What a bad boy. Isn't it great?
This is a high water rescue vehicle that we use to rescue thousands of people during Harvey, and we're really proud of that.
Ed, how good of a time are you having?
Oh man, we're having a great time. It's about coming together as a community and celebrating the Art Car Parade, which is a Houston institution, and also appreciate the community recognizing our efforts.
And the excitement out here, same opinion with us. This is phenomenal, isn't it?
It's absolutely a great day to be out here. It's all about the community. It's all about the first responders and the community being recognized. We enjoy being out here. Great day to be out here.
It is a wonderful day. The weather's holding out tough. Jeff, what do you think about the weather the rest of the way?
I think it looks good.
It looks good,
Yeah,
right?
it looks good.
You've had a fun year. I know it was a challenging year, but also a lot of great things happen here in Houston.
Yeah, you know, we should be proud of the way the city's come together and recovered after Harvey. We still got some recovery to do, but we know we'll get there.
Great, thank you so much. Let's go back to the desk.
All right,
Tom.
moving right along. Tom, you hear me? Says, get up off that thing. Dance
it.
till you feel better.
That is the dancing
all right,
queen
I know.
bus.
We're going to go out straight out to Chelsea. She's right in the middle of it all. Chelsea.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Check it out. I'm 11 feet up in the air on the Hippiesaurus.
That's right.
So tell me about this Hippiesaurus.
Well, my family and I always came to the parade and sat on the sidelines and watched it, and we always wanted to be in it. So we decided to do a car, and we had to figure out what to do. And so we found this old fiberglass dinosaur in a junkyard with trees going up through it, holes all over it, and it was a mess.
Just incredible. So we're 11 feet high. How big is this thing?
This thing is 11 and a half feet high. It's about 12 feet wide, and it's about 30 feet long. And it weighs about 2,500 pounds.
Wow, this is just incredible. So you guys were spectators, your first time in the parade. What are you thinking about it so far?
Oh, we love it. It's so much fun. It's fun being out there, and it's even more fun being up here.
Oh, let me tell you, this is my very first time here at the Art Car Parade, and it is so much fun being up here this high up.
It really is. Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, thank you so much. Guys, we'll send it back over to you.
See, this is an inspirational event because this is a family,
That's
Geraldine
right.
Waters and the Waters family from Bel Air, Texas, who decided 1 year after watching the Art Car Parade, by gosh, we're going to build our own art car.
And get this, it says designed by father and son, and then the decoration and artwork done by mother and daughters 15 and 13. So certainly a family affair there at the Hippiesaurus.
There's it. We can see Chelsea climbing down off
Right,
Hippiesaurus.
11 feet high, so she's got a good view here.
Now, these are incredible contraptions. This one supported by a purpose-built frame. Then they have hydraulics in so that the tail and the back can move. And then the decoration and artwork, as you said, done by the mothers and the daughters who were just 15 and 13. I mean, it's got to take hundreds and hundreds of hours for some of these things to be put together.
And, you know, that's good quality family time, doing something positive like that and being able to roll through here in downtown Houston with their artwork. Check this out right here. This is
Vanity.
Shattered Vanity.
Wow. Yeah, this is Nicole Strine from Houston, Texas, and she's been in this parade before. And 5 months of nights and weekends it took to finish this car last year. 5 months of both nights and weekends in between her regular job.
That's right, and no bad luck here. Nicole was born on a Friday, the 13th.
Ooh.
Yeah, and she was the parade winner for many, many years. So there you go, folks. Shattered Vanity right there.
Those are all hand-cut mirrors. Can you believe that? And behind her is Knit 2. This is entrant number 6. The team is Yarn Bombers for Peace. You've heard of Yarn Bombers. Yarn Bombers. You've heard of the Yarn Bombers. They go around the world knitting shrines, knitting different things. This is an entirely knit cover for this car.
And get this, Tom, and when you see the entrant that says daily driver, yes. So someone drives around Houston every day in this car. Check it out. It's Fiber Arts Cooperation, Unleashed Creativity. That's what they're saying is created, and that's what they're saying what produced this car. And once again, it was the 2017 winner, the second place art car in the parade back in 2017.
Yeah, you've seen, as I said, some of the yarn bombers all around the world.
Right.
But this kind of thing is just like nothing you've ever seen before. And she said it took weekends and weeks of just incredible hard work from a bunch of knitters to put it together.
That's right. Hats off to her. All right. Okay, now a lot of folks have been talking about this, and we were on the morning show talking about this one. Take a look. You see there coming up next, we have Millie. You see right there. Oh, no, the purple people eater, I think. There we go. That's an interesting one. You see all that fur there, the one-eyed purple people eater, as she makes her way right here through downtown Houston.
Penelope is her name, and Elizabeth Burnham is the woman who put this together. She has been in this parade a number of years, and you may have seen that driven around town because she does drive that. Penelope, the one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater on a regular basis around town. I mean, that's got to almost cause a traffic accident when you see that.
And because Penelope has a personality bigger than life, of course. She's a purple fur-covered space alien here to play in a rock and roll band. One eye glows at night. Two wings for her flying fun.
All right, let's say hello to Imagine. This is courtesy of Ruth Sosa Bailey. Ruth Bailey, this is her first year in this, and this is a stained glass mosaic on the outside of this car, in honor, I guess, of John Lennon with Imagine.
Now, you might even spot an alien ship among the planets looking for Earth there on the car. That's Imagine by Ruth Sosa Bailey.
Gosh, look at that. What incredible craftsmanship and artwork on the side of that car. And this is her first year, so congratulations to her to getting it together. There she is.
There she is. Imagine.
Yeah, Ruth Bailey, welcome to the Art Car Parade. We're going to go to number 12 now, and it's the Batwing.
Uh-oh, Batwing by Johnny Rojos. It's the owner is the Art Car Museum. Check this out. Wow. So we're going to describe this. Hand-fabricated steel on steel from the front grille to the bat wings and also the spider and the web. Now, it served as a daily driver for several years on the Houston streets, but they also won the Daily Driver Award in 2004 Houston Art Car Parade. I wonder if they're still on the road daily there, because that is wild. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the Batwing there from the Art Car Museum.
That is wild.
All right, moving right along, Sig's Kill. That's number 13 by Alex Parra there. You see, actually that's 14. A fish called Juanita. And look, they are jamming on the fish called Juanita. Check that out.
Cheryl and Scott and Larry. Larry White put this together. This is not his first year. This has been in the Art Car Parade before, but this is a sexy, sassy, smoking hussy of a fish car, he calls it.
That's right. They're the two-time winner in the music category, and we see why, because a fish called Juanita is definitely jamming here in downtown Houston this afternoon.
All right, the next one's Hermes Silac. Anyway, let's go to David Nuno. He's got a better pronunciation.
I think it's Hermesilac.
Hermesilac.
That's right. I'm with Ricky on his bike, but right behind him, we're going slab, right, baby?
That's it, baby. What we're doing is we're building Hermesilac this year, the Greek god of travel. He's going from the slab world to the art car world, sending those artistic messages, representing the city in both of the greatest artistic cultures that there was. We know that Houston is the home of the slabs, and it's also the home of the Houston Art Car Parade, the largest in the world. And this is only fitting. What better ride for the gods?
I love the colors, too. How'd you come up with the idea behind it?
So the green represents money. You know, that's what we do in H-Town. We make that money. And the orange stripe is representing the Houston Orange Show for Visionary Arts. And we're just here today spreading the love and the art to everyone here in the city, man. It's a great day.
I love it. I want to hang with it. I want to go riding with you sometime, mate.
Get ready, baby. We could do it. Just make sure you have your messages with you.
You got it, Ricky. Thank you.
All right.
I think he lost me.
I know.
He lost me in a couple of those. But anyway, that's 1993 Cadillac Fleetwood Broham, as he calls it, a fitting slab for the messenger of the gods, is what he said.
Well, yeah, for the messenger of the gods. That's what he's talking about. All right, moving right along here.
Some of these people are really, really classy automobiles.
But they do have stories behind them. So,
they do.
Yeah.
That's it. And he's fashioning it every year, a different slab, as he said. He's come up with this year. And so this year it's his Fleetwood Broham. 1993. And, of course, this is the 5th art car he's put in with students. He is in conjunction with the HISD Visual Arts Curriculum Specialists.
Yeah, once again, that was Ricky Polidor Jr. That was a really cool car right there.
All right, that was number 16. This was called Plastic Pollution.
All right, let's go to Plastic Pollution, but this does not look like Plastic Pollution right here, is it? It is. Look at all that plastic pollution on there. You see there, the owner is Jamie Scott. It's a Carnegie Vanguard High School with Jamie Scott. This is their first year, showing the beauty of the ocean being dishonored by single-use plastic floating among the corals and the sea life. It includes a painted coral reef with turtles, octopuses, and sea stars mixed in with floating water bottles, plastic can rings, and other single-use plastic forms. Carnegie Vanguard is, of course, working to reduce plastic water bottle use by encouraging reusable water bottles on its campus.
Good for them. Good for them. As you said, this is their first year in it, and the kids for there are trying to make sure that plastic water bottles are ridden from the earth in the next couple of years.
Rolling through now is the Panther-mobile, Tom.
All right, this is the team Frank Black Middle School put together. Luz Martinez and Julian Pinkston. And Julian Pinkston is the owner and the entrant this year. This is their first year in the parade. It is dedicated to their mascot at Frank Middle School, Frankie the Black Panther. And they say it is the power of transformation in this car.
Wow, look at there. Hundreds of students helped out with this sculpting and gluing beads, mirrors, tiles, and other objects. That large puppet of Frankie there riding in the Panther-mobile. All right, we're going to head back out to Chelsea. Chelsea, what you got for us?
Hey, I am at the Panther-mobile right now, and I am joined with Simone. Simone, tell me about this car. What makes this car so unique?
This is a Black Panther themed car, and what makes it unique is that it was done by elementary students. They worked so hard. They, under the direction of myself, I'm their art teacher, and as I told them, as long as they can follow directions, they're able to do anything. And they created these beautiful Black Panther portraits. They did the Black Panther on the side. Everything is just, it's amazing what they did.
This is absolutely incredible. Y'all, I can't even draw a stick figure. I struggle with that. You all did such an amazing job. What was your favorite part about this?
My favorite was the part that we got to work as a team.
What'd you think about it?
I think that it was great because we all worked together and then it came out as a masterpiece.
Amen, amen. All right, guys, thank you so much. David, what do you have over there?
I'm hanging out with Harvard Elementary right behind me, Laura Alanis, the principal, and your students really put on a show here, right?
They did. It's their first time to enter, and they were so excited.
So tell me about the design. It looks beautiful.
So it is a totally a community event. It was donated. The car was donated, and our students wanted to promote our IB attitudes and attributes, and so they focused on how to treat others, teamwork, cooperative learning, building, and they created this together.
Beautiful. I love it so much. Let's go back to Tom and Chauncey at the desk.
Thank you, David. As the mayor said, this is the 31st annual Art Car Parade. This is produced by the Orange Show Center for the Visionary Art. And if you're not familiar with the Orange Center, you just have to take your kids and yourself sometime to go see it. It's near Hobby Airport. They produce and manage the Orange Show. They also produce and manage the Beer Can House and Smither Park. All things you've got to see here in Houston.
And something also cool, they provide art education to inner city schools throughout Houston. They coordinate art excursions, taking people to interesting and unique art sites throughout the Houston area and beyond. Today this is huge, folks. We're talking 250 rolling works of art, all types of cars today, including cars, contraptions, skaters, bikes, musical performances, and so much more. This year's official artwork, Tom, was created by the notable street artist Michael Rodriguez, whose murals can be seen all across the Houston area.
Okay, this parade is out of this world, and we actually have someone who's the Grand Marshal today who has been out of this world, the astronaut Jeanette Epps, and she's going to be coming up just shortly. This one is called Teach Peace, and this is an art car that the kids from Garden Oaks Montessori Magnet School, along with Jinaza Akobi, made. This is their first year in the Art Car Parade. By the way, if you're inspired to get it together, you can apply, and you can put your own art car in this parade next year.
That's right, and our friend Chelsea is right there. Chelsea.
Hey guys, good afternoon. Yes, so I am here with, tell me your name.
My name is Mark Levins. I am an art teacher at Sam Houston Math Science and Technology Center.
And you were telling me students put together this incredible car. How long did it take?
This was a 3-month-long project, and the kids, this is part of Art Service Club, and the kids just did a phenomenal job. This is all volunteers, and it just shows to show you the passion we have at art at Sam Houston.
Yeah, it does. So tell me, what does this car represent? What does it mean?
So we just wanted to have a little word play on the word school, you know, School of Fish. So this is School of Artists. And all of this, you know, each kid did a different fish or a different sculpture, a different part of the mosaic. And it just goes to show the teamwork and collaborative effort to make something like this happen.
You guys did an absolutely amazing job. Thank you so much. All right, David, what do you have?
I got Velvety Volvo here hanging out. Annie, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm looking at this. I see a lot of greatness on here, but I want to start with the hood.
Well, that's Wanda Jackalope. She's the 9th Wanda of the world.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the process.
Did you hear my uh-ohs? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Bring it to me.
Well, jackalopes are the elusive American myth, because they're actually real. I'm in the process of creating a field guide for jackalopes because I'm a fan of, you know, lost science. So she's the star, but we got more coming. Jethro Jackalope's in the back seat there.
All right. Well, I'm going to hang out with Jethro later. Thank you so much, Tom and Chauncey. Jackalope.
All right. A lot of cool cars. We are off to a great start here at the 31st Annual Art Car Parade.
We'll be back with much more right after this short break.
And welcome back. We're here in downtown Houston this afternoon for the 31st Annual Art Car Parade. We've seen some awesome cars.
We have. This is just the craziest, wackiest parade we have seen in a long time. 31st Annual, and the first one started right here in Houston. Of course, there are other art car parades around the world, but this is now the biggest.
No one does it like us.
Nobody does it.
Where else can you see art car batness?
Exactly, from the Bat-tastics. Let's go to Chelsea.
Hey, guys, I'm over here getting hit by these wings right now. This is the Bat Art Car Batness. This is absolutely incredible. Hi. Can you tell me a little bit about your bat?
We're here to promote our bats.
Because Houston loves their bats.
We love it.
And now we're actually going to send it back to David, who is also checking out some bats.
I'm in heaven right now, guys. I'm hanging out next to the Batmobile. I think this is what, the Michael Keaton incarnation. Is that right, John?
Yeah, it's a Michael Keaton car.
You made it completely yourself, right?
Yeah, it's completely hand-built.
How long did it take to make it?
About a year. Blood, sweat, and tears, man.
So we're going to go for a little ride later, right?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
How fast does it go?
It says 200.
Okay, let's go get the Joker, man. Thanks so much, Tom and
Look at there, handmade. Wow,
that is cool.
But did you see the bat, the wings just hitting Chelsea in the
Yeah.
I was like, that one's a hazard there.
Yeah. Well, they actually made that to bring awareness to the great bat population in Houston. Of course, people here get on many of the bridges near downtown and midtown during the year, and the bat storms come out from underneath the bridges. Really incredible to watch here.
That's right, Tom. So tell me, Tom, are you ready to be creeped out here?
This next one found the Batmobile.
Check
Creeping
this
Death.
out. The Creeping Death. This is by Esteban Martinez. Check this out. It's the 10th car in 13 years. Excess Halloween props led to the airbrushed coffin trailer you see there. Added to the Scully, the PT Cruiser, of course, created the coffin trailer using an old Halloween prop and modifying a trailer kit there. He airbrushed the skulls to complement the Scully there. Check this out. It rotated with the I See Dead People and White Tiger there. That coffin trailer is used as a luggage trailer when traveling for special events. Can you just imagine driving around in this on a daily basis?
Well, no, and that's part of the reason why I say these are the kind of machines that almost cause traffic accidents on a daily basis. This is one of the also the crazy cars here, the Cascadia car from Allie and Tyler Runyon, and they are from Santa Fe, New Mexico. They drove this 872 miles to come to Houston. Houston today for their first ever art car parade. It's based on the Cascadian flag created by Alexandra Beartick. It represents the Northwest U.S. and Canada.
All right, and look at there. That's a monster bus right there. You see the kiddos and all the bubbles. We're going to head back out to Chelsea.
Hey, good afternoon, y'all. So I have David here all the way from Virginia with the ant car. Tell me about your car.
The ant car is a 1984 Volvo that's been taken over by nature. Ants are swarming it, vines are climbing on it, grass is growing on it, and all the ants are carrying human artifacts like this Eiffel Tower and the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
This is amazing. So all the way from Virginia, what made you drive here to participate?
Because the art car parade is so fabulous.
Amen, amen. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we'll send it back to you.
All right, so, check this out right here. We've been talking about all the wacky cars.
Let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake. This is the cake car by Stu Vreeland. Check it out. It started life as a Chevy wagon. It's frosted and piped in the epoxy there by a cake decorator. Candles on the roof, they support that, and you see the people who love cake there just popping out of it, dancing with their colorful wigs on. There's a whole gut there in the roof for more fun and waving, detailed in Christmas lights for night viewing there. Let them eat their cake.
These are like some of the most colorful machines we have ever seen in the art car parade. That is the cake car as it rolls through the streets of Houston. It's followed by the punk rock Lucky Kitty car. The team is Kim Hobson. She's from Austin, Texas. We do have a lot of entrants from Austin, Texas as well. David Nuno.
I'm with a Rainbow Dragon. How you doing? So tell me about this creation right here.
So it took us like about 3 months to do it with like a group of like from 10 to 15 people. It's inspired from Mexican culture because I was born Mexican, which I just turned citizen like about a month ago.
Oh, all right,
yeah,
congratulations.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
how long did it take to make it?
About 3 months. We put in more than like 200 hours on this stuff. So.
And the teeth? I mean, those are legit teeth, right?
Thank you. Yeah, so everything's made out of muslin, paint, glue, and lots of glitter.
Well, thank you so much. I love it. I want to see more of it, all right?
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Tom and Chauncey.
What a cool contraption, David. Look at that. The work that goes into these.
Right, and I understand they work from year to year. So during the year, they're working on these cars, preparing just for this day.
The Rainbow Dragon. And as she said, she is just a naturalized citizen, so congratulations to her. That car is owned by a couple of people, a couple of team entrants, but one of them was a Skyline artist, and that was Chris Stevens with the Quetzalcoatl.
All right, check this one out. You see there, it's a joint project with a group of graphic designers. The driver is Dustin Nicholson. He worked with the student, Rebecca Bass, in 1997 and also 1998, you see there. But we want to go right on to number 45. Check this out. The Art Car IPA Art Car. Lenny Ambrose is the owner. And check this out. The famous Art Car IPA Art Car from St. Arnold Brewing Company, painted by local street artist Gonzo247. St. Arnold loved art cars so much he made an art car IPA beer, and you're probably drinking one right now.
Or
a lot
the
of folks
people
over
are.
there in the VIP section.
Maybe a few
drinking.
people in the car
Right.
drinking some St. Arnold's. Don't you want a number in your name? You could be Chauncey 13.
Right, but no drinking and driving.
No. Gonzo247. I love that name for the street artist. And these cars are rolling through downtown Houston rather quickly. That's number 47. It's called Pop Art from Sherry Smith and Sharon Nayland. It's a Pop Art 2018 redone. They used it a couple of years ago. It is not their first year. This ain't their first rodeo, as you see it. Dedicated to Frances G. Smith, mother, artist, activist, and friend. They say it's called Pop Art and Pop Art Redone.
There it is. And,
cool.
Every year it
Look at
seems
the
like
costumes.
right. It seems like every year, Tom, they step it up each year. They add more intricate details or do something just to make it pop a little more as it rolls through here through the parade in downtown Houston.
Don't you love the addition of the parasol on top of that? Oh my goodness. All right. This is the first one was.
Now listen, I see this one.
Oh, you do?
I see this one driving around Houston. I've seen this one. Well, the Santa car, you see that
right
back
behind?
There. Right behind. But first, this is actually this one's untitled. We have no title for this, or it's called Untitled. It's by Shannon Finlay from Spring, Texas. It's a blue 1984 Cadillac DeVille, neon yellow, neon green, and neon pink polka dots everywhere.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And as you said, it is followed by the Santa Car Mark IV from Brian Taylor and Friends of Santa. We're still looking at that Cadillac, but here we go to the Santa Car right behind it. They're
Right
from
there.
Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
It's Reverend Brian Taylor is a Houston fixture in the Santa Car since 2000. And we got David Nuno on the street.
Yes, I'm with Dr. Jeanette Epps, the astronaut here, the Jetmobile. We matched our colors today. How much fun are you having, Grand Marshal?
Having a great time. This is a lot of fun. Way more fun than I thought it would be.
What about this design? Isn't it amazing?
It is an amazing design. Having worked at a car company, I've never seen anything like this one. But yeah, this is amazing.
What about the passion from all these artists? I mean, isn't it amazing?
It is very amazing. You know, when I worked at Ford Motor Company, we worked on a bunch of different designs and things like that, but never anything like these.
Right.
And so looking at how people poured their heart into some of these designs, like I saw a spider. I don't know what went into that, but yeah, I'm not a fan of spiders, but it was a phenomenal design. And so I really like the passion that a lot of people have for art. You know, there's a lot of art and science that's mixed into, especially this one here. So I'm really enjoying this.
It's a great honor, isn't it?
It is a great honor. I'm very honored to be here.
Congratulations. All right, let's go back to Tom and Chauncey.
There you have it. NASA astronaut Dr. Jeanette Epps there as the parade grand marshal, taking a break from her work supporting the crews of the International Space Station. We want to head back out to Chelsea. Let's see what she's doing.
Yo, check this out. You can spot this car from a mile away. Look at the details here. I'm here with Charles, the artist behind the car. Charles, tell me, what inspired you to create this?
Mexico City a few years ago for Day of the Dead, and they had a parade of these alebrijes. They're a Mexican folk art thing, and they were very inspiring, very colorful, well done. So we thought that's the theme for our art car this year.
And how long did it take you to create this? And
It took us a month or so weekends, so.
what is it made out of?
Made out of paper mache.
Oh my gosh, I remember doing paper mache back in school, and the creation you guys have here, you guys took it to a whole nother level.
Well, yeah, it's just bigger, I guess.
And are you from Houston?
Yeah, we've been here 25 years or so.
All right, well, thank you so much, Charles. David, we're going to send it over to you now.
Hey guys, I'm with Rebecca Lowe here, the designer, the creator, and this is your daily vehicle, right?
It is. It's the one I drive everywhere I go, all over town and all over the country too.
How many daily drivers do we have with these vehicles?
I don't know, like about 120, I think, out of the 250, so almost half.
What kind of looks do you get?
Mostly thumbs up.
And how long does making a vehicle like this take?
Well, I painted on it for 4 years, and then I've been adding stuff to it ever since, so it never really ends.
Rebecca, you bring it every year. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tom and Chauncey.
Oh, look at that map of space and time. I love it. It's navigational, transportational, decorational, and recreational. So there you have it.
All right, Tom, you got to check this next one out.
Oh,
look at this.
Oh, I can row boat canoe.
Right. It's a car new convertible. Check this out. It's a tired old canoe, they say. A go-kart engine, some duct tape, and some baling wire there. A true feature of a Bush Engineering. She'll do about 20 knots on dry land. Created by George Zakaris and his family. They've been in nearly every art car parade since 1999. I love how they call it just an old, tired canoe.
George has had a couple of other wacky entries in the parade, but I think he has taken the cake with this one.
Yeah.
Or maybe the previous car, which was Cake Took the Cake.
Right.
But this is the Meta Car Skull, and let's go to Chelsea Hernandez.
Hey guys, I'm here talking with Christy. Check out her car. She says it is back from the dead. Tell me all about this creation.
This is my daily driver that I've made into a celebration of Dia de los Muertos. Maybe you've heard of it. I think they made a movie about me. Coco, maybe you've heard of it, right? Yeah, so we are celebrating the Mexican holiday, colorful, bringing joy and happiness to the afterlife and the living.
How long did it take you to make this?
It took a couple of months. It's been a few years, so.
Well, thank you so much, Christy. Enjoy the parade. David, we'll send it to you.
Hey, I'm here with Jan, whose outfit matches her vehicle. Tell me about it.
We drove down from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I've been saving corks for over 30 years, and it's all about the bark of the cork oak tree from Portugal. Okay. Not drinking.
Not drinking, right? All the way from Minneapolis.
All the way from Minneapolis.
And you drive this around town, too?
It's my daily driver.
And I've been asking this. What do people say? What do the people do when they see you?
They want to know how much we drank.
Zero.
Zero. We say all last night.
Thank you, Jan. Have a good one.
And
Tom
wow,
Johnson.
Tom, check it out. The cork truck car has more than 10,000 corks on there.
Yeah. And she says she drove it daily for 14 years, and everywhere she went, people said, "How much do you drink, lady?" But she says it's a reminder of the value of art in your life.
Right.
And that's what we're trying to remind everybody, just how much fun and creative art can be in a parade like this or any time.
And that's what this is all about, celebrating this fine art. Check this out. This is the hero car. It's the Orange Show is the owner of it, Andy Hazel there. It's part of the Orange Show Center for Visionary Art Collection made by Welsh artist Andy Hazel in 2013. The car has flown around the country on peacekeeping missions. How cool is that?
Okay, that is, I'm not sure what superhero that is on top of the car, but it is pretty darn cool.
It
All
is.
right, Chelsea Hernandez is out in the streets with something even wackier.
Hey guys, I'm here with Irene. She is saying that you may have seen this car out on the roadways right now. If you could slow down for us really quick, we're going to walk and talk with you. So Irene, you were saying this car is a daily driver for the owner.
It may possibly be.
Tell me about this car. What's its name?
So this is the Steampunk B car.
And what does it represent?
Steampunk with a V motif.
Do you know how long it took for him to design this?
I want to say maybe a year-ish for the first iteration of it, but he's been working on it for some time after that. So it gets a little bit better every year.
Okay, Irene, thank you so much. This is quite the car. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
That's Todd Bowers, the creator of that one. Boy, that is really something else. And that is the Steampunk car. He's had a couple of other iterations, and she said other ones in this.
All right, and we continue this wackiness with David Nuno. Let's see what he has.
I'm hanging out with Charlie and his buddies here, and Zephyr looks like an intimidating vehicle.
Oh, it is more fun. It's all about fun. And space and submarines and everything else.
Let's keep on moving. And it's like space travel. Is that kind of like science fiction? It's kind of the...
Well, yeah, you can see the giant rockets and the propeller and everything. Yeah, absolutely. It's all about fun, definitely.
You guys are having a blast. Thank you, Charlie.
We are. Thank you.
Tom and Johnson.
That is a very strange contraption.
That is. You know, and we talk about the hour and the manpower it takes to get these cars ready for the parade. And these folks are not only dedicated just to the cause and art, but they're dedicated to make sure that when they roll here through downtown Houston, that they have something spectacular to show the crowd.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, just the time and money it took to put that together. That's called Rejuvenate right there. That's number 69 from Gretchen Loves Life and Colby Water, and Gretchen Notehouse is the owner. And this is the car that looked a little different last year. They had it in the parade last year. This time they have a canoe on top of it, overturned canoe. The mission this year, they say, is to return your smile to its proper place. And who doesn't need that after Hurricane Harvey? Maybe they used that during Harvey.
That's right. Love that. Check out this. Tweet. Check this out. Shelly Busher. This is a 1988 Chevy pickup. Painted birds, utterly unattractive Twitter quotes from the account of the 45th President of the United States, of course, President Donald Trump. Some actual bird tweet sounds can be heard. It's the award-winning artist and longtime art car contributor there. Let's head back out to David Nuno.
This guy needs no introduction. We talked to him last year. Cheech, the ambassador this year.
The ambassador this year. I've been promoted with a demotion. That's good.
Last year you told me how much you love it. You're back, so obviously there's a lot of love in it.
I love Houston. I love coming here. I've been coming here forever. And this art car parade is a great tradition. And I want to import it to Riverside, California, where I have my new museum.
Now, all these cars, they're ridiculous. They're amazing, right?
They are. They're amazing. Well, you're fast.
I'm trying to catch up with you guys. Thank you, Cheech. Have a great one, brother.
All right, man. Thank you very much.
Tom and Chauncey.
Marin, boy, there it is. The half of the duo of Cheech and Chong, of course, Tommy Chong, the other half of that. The entrant and the owner of the truck is Alicio Hilario, and he drives this around town all the time. It's a 1952 Chevy, but Cheech Marin, of course, not only a comedian and actor, but he is an art collector, and as he said, he's got a new museum in California. I hope they do take some kind of iteration of this parade to California. They need it there.
All right, what a beautiful truck right there, that 1952 Chevy. Moving right along, you see David Nuno out there. Let's head back out to David. You see there. David, what you got for us, sir?
I'm hanging out with the Untouchables, Al Capone in the house. What's up?
How's it going? How you doing?
Tell me about how you made this. I mean, this is like legit good.
It's all original, all original. 1937 Ford fastback.
You got the guns, you've got the look.
You got the look. It's all good.
And do you ever drive this around town?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And how do people react?
Everybody turns around looking. They love it. They love it.
Don't mess with me, right?
Don't mess with me.
Tom and Johnson.
Followed by Captain America, the Kingsman Car Club. Alicio Hilario is the owner of that one as well. And you'll see it right behind him. There it is, Captain America. They've been in this before. They don't generally drive this on the streets because they say the car is too valuable.
Yeah.
And it is painted.
It is. Look at that. Look at the painting details. But check out this 1934 Ford, also by the Kingsman Car Club there. Red Hernandez driving down here with that. It's his first year as well. Once again, that 1934 Ford. And, you know, this is the part I love. I love these good old muscle cars, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
You could never go wrong with this.
Oh, yeah.
And you talk about you will not see that on the streets of Houston. No, you will not. It costs way too much money there.
These are some of the best lowriders you'll ever see. Check these out. Chelsea Hernandez is in the crowd today. How are the people out there?
Hey guys, everyone is having so much fun out here today, and look who I found. This is little Brody and August. What are you thinking about the parade so far?
It's good.
It's your first time here, right?
Yes.
Yeah? Are you going to come back next year?
Yes.
Yes. And this is August with his mom, Sarah. And Sarah, this is your first time coming out as well.
Yeah.
What do you think about it so far?
We're having fun.
You having fun? Look at you, look at you. He's just busting out the moves, and we have these guys over here as well, here for the very first time. Say hello.
Say
Hi. And the crowd over here is just spectacular. We're all loving the view. David, we're going to send it out to you.
Hey, I'm here with a piano car, and you are playing music. You're having a good old time.
Absolutely. This is a fantastic crowd. I'm glad to be here. My first time.
So how did you put it together? This just looks like a lot of work.
Yeah, just grabbed an old piano, gutted it, riding lawnmower.
Now, have you cut the yard with it yet? That's the main question.
Not with the piano on it, but that's the next thing.
That's the next step. Have fun. Tom and Chauncey, I think I got the guys who do my yard.
Life is grand. Stan Mays, you've got quite the imagination.
Right. You're watching the 31st Annual Art Car Parade. We'll show you more weird and wacky cars right after this short break.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 31st Annual Art Car Parade. If it's your first year watching, you are about to see some things you might not believe.
That's right. But you know what? It's so cool to see all of these cars, all these pieces of art just rolling here through downtown Houston.
Tom Cook and Chauncey Glover along with David Nuno and Chelsea Hernandez, who is with one of the floats.
And moving right along, Chelsea, Booma, the driving owl here.
Yes, check this out. So neat. So many feathers. Do you know the exact amount of feathers you put on this car?
Like 35 man-hours of cutting cans of feathers.
Oh my goodness, that is intense. So tell me more about your car. What inspired it?
So this is the Arabic Immersion Magnet School. So we're trying to promote diversity and all that kind of thing. And we're owls. And so our mascot is the owl, so hence the owls and the feathers and whatnot. And we have all our IB tenants and all the different languages from the school and all the different countries represented on the trailer.
This is absolutely incredible. So how many students helped create this?
Everyone at the school helped them.
Wow, that is just incredible. I love it. Thank you so, so much. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Will the real Swim Shady please stand up? Check out this next entrance there, the Swim Shady car. That's what they call it. Eastwood Academy High School and Rebecca Vestal there. The students decide to that the car should look like a fish. It was a student's idea. They decided to help the car become its true self, covered in scales of various blues and greens you see there. Some of the scales glittered on top fins and side fins, a large fishtail protruding from the back there, inspired by the children's book, The Rainbow.
You know what they should have covered it with? M&Ms. I mean, if they're going to call it Swim Shady, why not cover it with M&Ms?
There you
see
go.
riding behind there is another crazy, crazy contraption. This is not only cars, but we also have, as we've said, contraptions. We've got scooters, we've got bikes, we've got a man with a piano on a riding motorcycle.
Right.
I mean, excuse me, on a riding lawnmower. There's just musical performances in the streets and a number of bands, and you see a lot of people just parading down the streets as well in front of their art cars.
And speaking of parading down the streets, we're going to head back out to David Nuno.
Guys, I'm in a superhero tunnel that I am not going to leave for a while. Spider-Man, you got Storm, you got Batman, Hamilton Middle School, Storm. This is awesome. The vehicle's back there, but you guys are all set up.
Super Squad is ready to fight crime and save lives. We are here.
You guys are here. Now tell me a little bit about the design.
So we have the A6 jet car. So the A6 jet car, A stands for autism because we are all about supporting. It's Autism Awareness Month. It's amazing. Our students are here to support. They're here to acknowledge, and they're here to celebrate all that they are and all that they can be.
Great. This is wonderful. And by the way, I'm Batman. Back to you guys.
All right, Chelsea is also out there right in the middle of the fun. Chelsea, I see you there. Show us the moves, Chelsea.
Hey, we are having so much fun right in the middle of the art car parade. Check it out. I am here with a couple of teachers and artists who helped create this masterpiece right behind me, along with several students. So tell me a little bit about this creation behind us.
One of our students, Melody Cruz, won the design for the art car, and then the students and teachers and parent volunteers of the campus helped make her creation come to life.
Yeah. Oh, look at him busting a move. Oh. We have some very talented children in this group. Oh my goodness, y'all, check this out. Oh my gosh, it does not get any better than this. It does not get any better than this. All right, guys, we'll send it back to you.
What a limber little fella there, Tom. That makes me kind of hurt.
Dancing with the star right there. This is called Owl Van Gogh. We've had Horn Elementary, Condit Elementary, now Lovett Elementary School with Pamela Mock. She's the owner and the entrant. This is their first year in the parade. They don't drive this around on a daily basis because they would scare people. But anyway, a lot of tiny hands went into this work paying homage to Van Gogh.
That's right. Every year, Lovett makes a new car with students and the community, like many schools do each year, and they all work on this together. Let's head straight back out to David Nuno.
I'm here with Rebecca Bass, done 29 of these. Heights High School. Rebecca, you love coming every year.
Every year. It's a new experience every year, a new group of kids, new crowd. We have a blast.
Now, and I thought this would have taken you 13 years. You said it took 3 months to get this one ready.
It's about 3.5 months to do it. I do it in the spring semester with students from HISD.
Tell me a little bit about everything that went into it.
Well, we come up with a theme. The kids decided on music is usually a good way for kids or everybody to relate to something. And we sculpt it by hand, and we carve everything, and we glue stuff, and it's just, every kid has a section that they do, and it's a beautiful car.
It's a classy, beautiful car, Rebecca. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, let's go out to Chelsea. Chelsea!
Hey guys, good afternoon. Check out this ride. I'm here with both the artists today. Tell me about the idea behind this creation.
It's to memorialize.
We're gonna keep walking.
It's to memorialize the urban animals, the old skate group.
Keep going. Okay, and so tell me, how long did it take you to put this together?
About a month.
All right, guys, we'll send it back to you.
It's called
Right.
Skate or Die. That's Mick Miano, Zach Miano, James Settles, and Rebecca Bass in memory of the urban animals who are no longer with us. For those of you new to Houston, the Urban Animals were a big skate group in downtown Houston, still are, and this is paying homage to those who are no longer with us.
Right. All right, let's go on to the next one. Purple Rain, you see there. I remember this one from last year. This one is completely hard to forget because of all the intricate details, of course, but it's featured sculpted prints and ladies, you see there, bejeweled with donated jewelry and purple lights.
Okay. Oh, it's a ways down.
All right, Tom, sing it with me, brother. Purple rain, purple rain. This is Purple Rain, folks, right? Yeah. Rolling tribute to the purple god of Paisley, Prince himself. It features sculpted prince and ladies bejeweled with donated jewelry and purple lights. This is by the Heights High School with Rebecca Bass. There you have it, folks, strolling through downtown.
You said you remember them from last year.
Yeah, because I mean, it's so hard to forget. And also, if I'm not mistaken, I have seen this car around town somewhere. All right, let's head back out to Chelsea Hernandez. Chelsea.
Hey, guys, I'm here with Han Tran right now with We'll Get This. And tell me about this incredible, inspiring person behind this car.
Yeah, so it was inspired by Tobin Cresswell. And he passed away of brain cancer last year. And he wanted us to fulfill this mission for him. And basically, this mission was about paying for parking for when kids go to cancer treatment at the hospital, because parking is so expensive. So we provide the cost for parents and kids to park.
This is absolutely an amazing car right there. How long did it take you guys to make it?
Oh my God, about a year.
Wow, that is just incredible. Thank you for doing what you're doing for the great city of Houston.
Thank you so much.
Guys, we'll send it back to you.
See the inspiration. I was just going to say, but you also see the purpose behind some of these cars. With that one, they're raising money to pay for the parking for kids who have cancer. And in the medical center, as she just said, it's very, very expensive. So here's David Nuno. He's right behind them.
That's right. I'm with Michelle, Autism Rocks Mobile. Michelle, tell me a little bit about it.
Autism is a communication disorder. We want to be understood and accepted. You know, no more bullying. Autism. We understand what you're saying. We have feelings. People that have autism, they're sensitive to light, smell, touch, feel. But we're just like you. We just want to be treated normal. We don't want to be felt sorry for or anything like that.
Thank you for contributions. I love the vehicle, and you rock, all right? Autism rocks, and you do too, Michelle, Tom, and Chauncey.
It's cool there how they have the puzzle pieces there.
Yes.
Honoring those with autism. Check this out, Tom, the Viking Voyager.
The Village School. This is along with Cindy Prosky, who is the owner and the entrant. This is not their first year, but this is a 31-foot-long Viking ship, 12 foot tall, with a mast that sticks up above it, and a dragon head attached to the front and to the back, so it's like a boat on the streets again. Not quite like the canoe, but
right. And you see the students there. They're on skates, skating along beside it. And, you know, Tom, I love how the schools, especially some of the elementary schools, the students all work together on this project collectively to get here and bring it here to roll through downtown Houston. Check this out, the Spirit of Reynard.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. The Renard School for Gifted Students. Boy, they are gifted with that design.
Yeah.
Man, that's pretty cool. This is their first time here. It's a collaboration by the students in Renard's Arts and Theater departments. And that is one of those cars you won't be seeing every day driving down the road because they just are putting it in. Let's go to Chelsea Hernandez.
Hey guys, I'm over here jamming out with the Hubcap. This is Ken. Tell me about your creation.
Yes, we're the Hubcap. We're in the Spring Branch School District, and we're a special school for neurological children. And this is the Hubcaps.
Woo! Hey guys, how are y'all doing? All right, guys, we'll send it back to you.
I was wondering if that was Chelsea or the kids screaming there.
Right, and they call themselves the Hubsters, you see there.
The Hubsters. The owner and entrant, Ken Stewart, that, as he said, was created by the students from Hub Houston. It's a relationship-centered educational program serving adults and teenagers all across the Houston area.
And Tom, you heard that song there. The band was playing the appropriately named the Hubcaps.
You got it.
All right, check it.
Obviously, that car's from Westbury.
Right. Westbury. More than enough love you see there, but we want to go out to David Nuno. David, what you got for us, buddy?
I am here with Catherine. Catherine, Blind Ambition, you guys are rocking today.
Yeah, we're having a really good time. This is exciting to have this opportunity for the kids.
Tell me how you guys got this together.
This has been a ton of work from a fantastic group of children who are blind or visually impaired. And we've been working really hard, and they've taken old instruments and turned it into art and have just really had a ball.
Everybody here wants to be on TV, I heard, all right? This is an amazing vehicle. Great work, guys. Thank you, Catherine. Tom and Chauncey.
And Tom, I love the name of that. It's called Life is Either a Daring Adventure or Nothing. Of course, we know that's by Helen Keller.
Yeah, and the float is an inspiration to the great woman, Helen Keller. These kids are all from Splendora, Texas, promoting what they call their can-do spirit. And Bonnie Blue assisted with the creation, so we want to give her credit as well. So many, as we say, hands went into making these, and so many minds went into thinking about these things.
And of course, Bonnie Blue also assisted with this creation. All right, let's head back out to Chelsea Hernandez.
Hey guys, I am here with Charlotte the car, and Sean. Tell me about what inspired you to make this car.
Well, actually, Charming Charlie, the accessory store, donated all the beads to us, and so we have a storage unit full of beads, and my wife decided one at a time to glue them on there, and she's a big Dragonfly fan, so.
So she glued all of these individually onto your car.
It was a whole community event. We've had city council members, policemen, firemen, UPS drivers.
This is absolutely incredible. Oh my gosh, do you know how many beads are glued on?
No, I know it's about 300 pounds worth.
Thank you so much, Sean. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
And Tom,
300 pounds.
And they've been here since 2013 participating.
And the Dragonfly is a pipe muffler, along with a pipe organ pipe and parts of recycled metal pieces. That is really, really an inspirational creation.
All right, you guys, we promised you some wild and wacky cars, and that's exactly what we're delivering here at the 31st Annual Art Car Parade in downtown Houston this afternoon.
That's the games we play. The games people play. This is from Wilchester Elementary School. The 5th graders and Stephanie Walton helped put this together. This is not their first year, but the first time this kind of car has been rolling through. The Wilchester Wildcat 5th graders and their art teacher, Miss Walton, came up with it.
And look at all those games. You remember some of those.
Oh,
Uno, dominoes, pick-up sticks. And I used to love this one as a child. Connect 4.
Connect 4? Oh,
yeah.
my goodness.
Love Connect 4. But Uno was my favorite, though.
Uno, you love playing Uno?
Love playing Uno. That was my favorite.
Yeah, mine when I was a kid was a slot machine. No. Oh. That was later on. Never mind.
I was like, Tom, you're getting your ages mixed up there, buddy.
That's exactly it. Boy, I'll tell you, what a parade here in downtown Houston today. We were worried that we might have a little rain, and there were a few raindrops right before it started.
But it's not raining on this parade.
The sun is out, and it is beautiful here in downtown Houston. Even a little chilly when the breeze blows.
It is. I was looking out at the crowd. A lot of folks here are bundled up. They have their coats and sweatshirts on. You know, we have our coats on, too, because the wind is picking up. But it's a great day for a parade, and we've seen some great and interesting, very creative cars here rolling through downtown Houston. Let's head back out to David Nuno. David.
Yes, I'm with Tuck Life, guys. Not Thug Life, but Tuck Life. Leah's got a couple of the vehicles. And we got 2 or 3 of them in a row, right?
We got 3 in a row. Mm-hmm.
Tell me about them all.
Well, there's the other Tuck that's in front of us, and we're just all inspired by India and just want to get the Indian taxi life and just love putting that life out there. And there's another one in front that's in his high school is a little UFO.
So you've got everything covered, right?
Everything covered, from teachers, students, for fun.
Leah, wonderful job. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Tom and Chauncey.
Thanks. Right behind them, that's the Blue Beast and War Pig. Jeff Trevino came up with this. He's from Houston, Texas. That's Blue Beast and War Pig. Big and blue, no doors, open minds and thoughts, they say. That's their inspiration. How about that?
Right. Wow. And right behind them, we're going to go on to the next one, Skate Force. They're just skating behind them as we move along. And behind them is Fellow Traveler. We want to look at this one. This one is by Jim Green. But take a look. It is a beautiful day here in downtown Houston. We're hearing the music rocking from the different cars. A lot of
Blue Beast.
There's Blue Beast
Blue
right
Beast.
there. The Blue
we have
Beast
War Pig in the front.
Yeah. But folks here enjoying this 31st Annual Art Car Parade. Of course, we know today's parade is brought to you by the Orange Show Center for Visionary Art and the Mayor's Office of Special Events.
Okay, they say there's no doors on either of these cars because that's inspiration, and it is also a fight against closed-mindedness. And both open-mindedness and inspirational and open minds and thoughts are necessary, so all can be free. I'm just reading from their bio today.
Right.
I love that. This is number 127.
Check this out.
The Blue Hawaiian.
That's right. The Beach Bombs, they call themselves. The owner is Holly Clem. This is not their first year. Holly's favorite place is the beach, of course, so she wanted to make a car to mimic that. And Hawaiian beaches are the best, she says. So enjoy a slice of this vacation on wheels.
Aloha. She's wearing her grass skirt, so she's got her hula skirt on inside the car. We can't see it, but she says it's all things Hawaiian in that car and on the outside of it. It's not their first year here, and they do drive this around town.
Yes. They do. All right, so every now and then we like a little bit of nonsense.
That's the best name.
Right?
One of the best names
just
of the
a little
car.
bit of nonsense. We're waiting for it to come through. But check out these pirates here, right in front of a little bit of nonsense. And check a little bit of nonsense out as it's rolling through. Of course, you know, if it, there we go.
Captain Cook?
Captain Cook there.
There's a little bit of
right
nonsense.
here. This is a little bit of nonsense. Randy Blair is the owner. Not their first year. It's Fused. It's a Fused glass car there. You see, plus so much more. It's a 2007 Toyota, slightly modified though. Be sure to check out the inside too. Of course, I'm told, look at all of that stuff on the outside.
Yeah,
it is nothing but nonsense.
It's just a collection of nonsense.
Just a collection of nonsense.
Kind of the appropriate name for this parade. Right, David Nuno?
That is right. I'm with the chalk stang Vina. And Vina, I was so scared to touch the vehicle because there's so much great chalk. I'm at a race it, but tell me how it came together.
Well, we actually on this part, we found this canned chalk. So the background is made with the canned spray paint chalk. So we decided the theme Space City, and we did have to seal it, but it still can get messed up. It's like water repellent this time. So, but once I'm done with the parade, whenever I feel like it, I like it like this right now. I'm not going to change it, but I'll have to sand it down and repaint it black.
I love it. I love how the hair matches a lot of the color.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's go out to Chelsea.
Hey guys, Fee-Fi-Fo-Fum. What does that remind you of, Jack the Beanstalk? How are you doing today? Tell me about your car.
Our car is based on the fairy tale Jack and the Beanstalk. This is a family affair. It's the Lemberger family. My husband, my son who's playing Jack, my daughter's the goose up on top. Her friend is the golden harp. We have Mother Goose. So
This is absolutely incredible. And you were telling me you guys are in this parade every year and you change up every theme.
yeah, we just started this a couple days ago. We like totally pulled this together at the last minute.
No way, a couple days. You mean like 4 days?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys did incredible. Thank you so much. Enjoy the parade. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
Amazing. 4 days ago they started making this.
there
and
you
it's
go.
been one of the most elaborate ones. Check that out. And if you can look on the top, the Giant's huge foot comes down from overhead clouds as he pursues Jack down the beanstalk.
See, I was going to say, there's an inspiration to families all across Houston. Get out and you do something together as a family, and you'll have an incredible time here in the Art Car Parade if you can put something together that quickly.
Wow.
But you've got an entire year now. This is Buick Reflecta from David Heim. This is not his first year, and he does drive this around town, so maybe you've seen this around town, right? It's a 1996 Buick Roadmaster Estate Wagon, an old one.
That's right. It's adorned with approximately 3,500 acrylic reflex reflectors. Amber reflectors are arranged in braided pattern on the side. The patterns, they unfurls in the color transitions in red in the back in compliance with the motor vehicle regulations, though, of course, for a daily driver. Yes, sir, he drives this around Houston. On the tailgate, the red reflectors you see there forms a portrait of a woman. Each wheel contains a three-dimensional array of reflectors designed to strobe in 3 different colors: amber, red, and white. That is the Buick Reflectra.
Yeah, there used to be an old Buick model called the Buick Electra, and I guess that's a take on that. Behind him, that is the St. Arnold Tie-Dye Flower Mini, and they are followed by this big rocking bus.
They are rocking. It's Robin Sanders and the St. Arnold Brewing Company there. This is not their first year either. Not your average brewery, of course. Not your average sponsor car. Tie-dye is always a favorite there at St. Arnold's Brewery. Brock even tie-dyed his Bentley, the first Arnold art car ever.
And that's the SWAT bus, and we've got Chelsea Hernandez near there.
Hey guys, I am with Julie, Toys on the Hood. Check this out. This is just nostalgia, reminiscing on all the toys that we played with as children. Julie, tell me about your car.
It's a tribute to my parents. My dad was an artist, and he painted cars in the 60s, and it was my mom's car. So,
Wow, how long did it take you to put this together?
5 years to this point.
Oh my God, so you add to it every year?
Yeah, all the time.
What's your favorite part of this car? Because there's just so much to choose from.
The Army men protecting the Barbie dolls.
Amen to that. Thank you so much, Julie. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
I love the play on words here.
Yeah.
Toys on the
Toys
hood.
on
right?
the And check this out. This is a little known fact about this car. it has a working gumball machine. We should have got Chelsea to get us a piece of gum.
Now, imagine putting together a car like this, and we saw one before that actually had a fountain coming out of it, and the water squirting down. And you have to go for 2 hours in this parade, really. Yeah. And that just takes a lot of imagination, a lot of engineering.
And, Tom, look, it's heating up out here. Check out this. The sun is out. Folks are enjoying these wild and wacky cars as they stroll here through downtown, right here in front of City Hall.
This is Pieces of Me. The entrant is David Robertson. It's called Snappy Pants Team put it together, and the inspiration behind that one was for what nurses do around the world. Here's number 144. Our Lady of Transportation is with David Nuno.
That is right. I'm a little worried I'm going to get run over here, guys, because it's kind of a big vehicle. Tell me how you made this bad boy. This is not going as planned, so we're going to keep on moving. Tom and Chauncey, it went about as way that I thought it was going to go. Back to you.
Despite our big boom microphone, he had a hard time hearing you, and we probably have a hard time hearing him.
Because it's so high up and it's so loud. It's constructed over a 1970 Ford L700 semi-truck with a Detroit diesel.
Look at this.
71 series engine. Wow, this is massive. The original steering brakes and gas are rewired to be driven from atop.
Yeah.
That's why he couldn't hear us, because he's so far up. We're so lucky Our Lady could grace the parade this year, usually in station at the Five Points Museum in Victoria, Texas.
All year.
Amber Eagle, the artist, is one of the judges of the parade this year.
That is really a cool contraption.
Our Lady of Transportation.
And he's got beautiful hair.
Yeah, right.
Just beautiful. Blowing in the wind.
Right. And the wind is certainly blowing here in downtown Houston for the 31st Annual Art Car Parade. All right, check this next one out.
Dance of the Hippocampicorn. That's Eva and the gang, Eva Malsby and her gang who came up with that. They're from Pearland, Texas. It's a combination of the mythical creature hippocampus and unicorns. So you had to have a unicorn in the parade, of course. Happy little hippocampicorns are playing and dancing to the tunes, spreading joy everywhere they go, which can be said for every single entrant in this parade, right?
That's right. And I understand it drives that around. You
Does
can
she?
see that, yeah.
Does she?
All right, we're going to head back out to Chelsea Hernandez. Chelsea, what you got for us, friend?
Hey, Chauncey. Hi, Tom. Look at this eye candy car. How are you doing today? Tell me about the inspiration behind your car.
Kids. It's all about the kids. Just about the kids. Having fun and then doing more art. We want to see a lot more art.
And how long did it take you to create this? What is it made out of?
It took about 8 weeks, and it's like latex, paper towel, and foam.
Wow, this is absolutely amazing. And eye candy, how'd you come up with that?
Kids wanted to get Candy Monster, so I thought doing the Candy Monster. It'll change every year into a different art product. Change it every year.
This is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. I love the play on words there, guys.
Eye
candy.
And, you know, they've won awards for new creations each year. It's made out of 80% recycled and reused items. Eye candy is a very friendly candy monster made out of latex. She said also use newspapers, paper towels, foam, and recycled and reused kitchen items. Every eyeball and almost every piece of candy is illuminated.
Yeah, and that is really something to be said, because you think she's got to wire little lights because they illuminate all the eyeballs and pieces of candy. That's Eye of the Tiger. How about that one? This is Alma Boudreau. Here's looking at you. The giant eyes have it. Glasses on the windshield, eyes popping out of the roof, and all kinds of sayings about eyes. You know, I can't see myself driving that.
That's right. They say Houston here
have
is
an eye problem.
looking at you. Right. And David Nuno doesn't have an eye problem.
No, guys, I'm here with the Iron Maiden party boat, but we're listening to the Public Enemy. It's that kind of day with Kenny. Kenny, you guys are here having a good old time.
We're rolling fun today.
Yeah, you're rolling. So tell me a little bit about this bad boy.
This what used to be an 83 CJ7 that we pretty much just totally rebuilt, and it built the party boat on the back for all the friends to party with us.
Well, I'm ready to party with you guys, Kenny, all right?
Come on out tonight's Illuminated Cruise.
There you go. Let's do it,
Yes,
Kenny.
sir, man.
Good seeing you, man. All right, Chelsea, back to you.
Oh, there it is. Like a rhinestone
Here
cat
with
boy,
Rhinestone
right?
Cat Boy right here. Yes, yes, yes. And check it out. Look at his hat right there. How are you doing today?
Happy Art Car Parade. We're having a fabulous time.
And that you said this is your first time in the parade, right?
Time in the parade, brand new, and we're really happy to be here. It's so much fun.
All right, yes, we are having a blast out here, guys. We'll send it back to you.
Oh, yeah, you have it. Rhinestone Catboy there, Tom. That's
like
Ken
a
Hodge there.
rhinestone Catboy. Lights and rhinestones.
Right.
That's what put this together.
Yeah, and it's painted with Western scenes with cats and traditional cowboy roles. These cats are into bling, and rhinestone Western wear combines the artist's favorite things: Western wear, cats, lights, and, of course, rhinestones.
That's one cool cat, Chauncey. One cool cat. How about that? And behind, this is the Ace Hardware. That's easy to see. The Ace Hardware art truck called Jennifer. Jeremy Magnuson is the owner who put this together. It's not their first year, but I think it might be the first year they've rolled through the streets with this interactive vehicle. It's painted white before the event.
That's right, and they're from Friendswood, Texas. It's an interactive truck also. It's painted white before the event, as you said. Spectators are given the opportunity. You get it.
Sign your name on it.
Yeah, and they get to just go up with a Sharpie, and you can sign your name on it and leave your mark on the Ace Hardware art truck. Miss Jennifer there. She strolls through downtown Houston here right in front of City Hall. We're at Smith and McKinney here at the 31st Annual Art Car Parade.
There's the Money Week art car. This is from the Houston Money Week group. Erica Jones is the creator from Houston, Texas. Money Week is celebrating 10 years of providing free financial education, free financial tools, and all kinds of resources. It's a VW Beetle. Get it? Decorated like a piggy bank.
Right.
I love it. I love it.
And Ben Franklin, the mascot there, walking alongside the car. He's somewhere around there.
Make it,
there
save
we go.
it, spend it, it says. David Nuno?
I'm running with a roller derby, and I'm all kind of tired with Danielle. Danielle, you got the skates, I don't. Tell me about this beautiful.
We're with Houston Roller Derby. We are the fantastic roller derby league that plays in Houston Prevention Music Center next Saturday. Prevention Music Center. Woo!
See, I almost tripped you twice. I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
Tell me how you came up with it.
So this is how we roll, and we knew we wanted to be well represented in all the parades around Houston, so what do we need? We need an art car, right, for the art car parade, so here we are.
I love it, Danielle. Thanks so much for your time.
Right.
Tom and Chauncey.
This is how we roll. This is how we do it. Yeah. Danielle, wow, that's a great contraption in the group of skaters
Houston Roller
alongside.
Derby, how we roll.
Yeah. You ever been to roller derby?
Once.
It is a lot of fun.
It is.
It is a lot of fun. We've had them on the show in the morning a couple of times. This is how they roll as well. I think this is Joy's Bilam. Is that right?
By Joy Mullet there. You know, this is a very interesting one.
Running This City, it's called.
Right, and they've been in the Art Car Parade before, and they it does not have a regular driver. Well, it does have a regular driver, so you can see this around Houston. Running This City 2, they call it, and it's all about running. You see that right there on the back.
Wow.
It's Unlimited created this vehicle to inspire people to get out and run, folks.
It looked like the car just stopped too soon, and the runners couldn't stop in time.
That's right. You see, right. You see the 3D characters running back there, and painted runners all alongside the finisher, medals, and the hood. We want to head back out to Chelsea Hernandez. Chelsea.
Oh my God, guys, this car is absolutely amazing. The inside of it is incredible. We'll get you a shot in just a second. Susan is here with me. What is your inspiration behind your car?
It's a beauty shop cat car. I have a beauty shop, and it's got beauty cats painting, doing hair in the back.
This is absolutely incredible. If we can get a shot of the inside of this car, it is absolutely insane. So many jewels. How did you find all of this?
18 years.
You've been driving for 18. So can people in the city of Houston find this on the streets?
Yeah, I drive it every day. It's my everyday driver.
This is absolutely amazing, Susan.
In the Heights, on 19th Street, every day.
So amazing, and I love your face paint. You look absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
I'm thinking about just how cool it would be to ride around in a car like that every day, Tom.
It's a hearse, 1975 Cadillac hearse, and David's right behind it.
Well, Percy Peacock has been rolling for 11 years now, and it was just a joy to have. It was put together by an art class that my son was in 11 years ago, and we just keep it up, and this is great.
It looks like you're getting a workout with your hand there. Your left hand's really working.
Yeah, sometimes I have to switch hands to do it right, but yeah, anytime I see a peahen, it's time to show off.
There you go. Keep showing off. I'm going to get some frosting from the ice cream. Thank you for the cake. Back to you guys.
You see, it is, and how cool, check out, it just goes up and down. It's made with plastic foul folders, googly eyes, also plastic tablecloths, Legos, and I'm told it takes many, many, many layers of paint.
And he has CDs taped to the side, kind of reflective, paper mache, and it's just got to take hours and hours to keep this car in shape every year, because he said he's been riding it here for a long time. And then
the Peacock.
You hear the music in the background. A lot of people obviously incorporating music into their art car as well. This is the Phoenix Rising art car from Ignite Your Life. That's the team. Sarah Gish is the owner and the entrant, and she is an artist here in Houston. This is her 4th art car parade here. This is inspired by the Phoenix Rising from the ashes of the fire. Called Ignite Your Life. I love it. 4 colors corresponding to the body's chakras and your energy centers.
Right. Once again, that is Phoenix Rising Art Car. Ignite Your Life. That is their slogan. All right, Tom, we've also been talking about just how detailed and cool. Check out this waterfall that's on top of this one. This is, you're right, the Carlagio.
This is Chris and Tom Reinsvold. Chris Reinsvold is the owner of the car. This is not their first year. They do not drive this, though, around the streets of Houston. And as I was talking before about somebody with a fountain, look at this one. This is a water fountain on wheels. So imagine what it takes to put this together. Inspired, it's called Carlagio, inspired by the Bellagio Resort in Las Vegas. It's got all those dancing lights and dancing waterfalls.
I wonder how they get this to get the water to work. You know, we've got to probably try to get in touch with some of these people to get them while they're building, because I think that's the cool part.
Yeah, it is
how they get this stuff to work.
And the waterfalls are choreographed to the various music they play.
That's right. It's like, you know, just like in Vegas. You have to have the lights and the water show. That is too cool. All right.
The Eighth Wonder Brewery.
Let me tell you, my co-anchor Maida Moreno, this is her favorite place.
I gotta go with her then.
She can tell you the entire menu by heart.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, though. But this is the Eighth Wonder Brewery from Houston, of course, inspired by, what else? Beer. Supporting the Houston Art Car Parade for years. The Eighth Wonder. The eighth Wonder Art Car. We're going to head back out to David Nuno. David.
Yes, I'm here with the pickup, and we're having fun here, right?
Absolutely. We have the pickup truck, over 40,000 guitar picks covering the truck as we pay honor to Texas music and music all around. This is the music we love. We go to a lot of music and shows all over the place, and this is our way of saying how much we like to do that.
I mean, I see the Stones getting some love. I see the Blues Brothers. I see the Beatles. You got it all.
We got Texas music over on the other side with Willie Nelson, ZZ Top, and Selena, everybody.
You guys know good music, man.
That's right. It's good stuff.
Thanks very much. Tom and Chauncey.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. Not only the play on words, pickup truck, but this is 40,000 guitar picks taped to the side of a truck.
I know.
All those images.
Wow, and it's impossible to read them without singing them, of course, in your head. On the road again, you know. Yeah. And hey, good looking. You remember that?
Gunter Glieben Glauten Globen. Mosaics of Elvis, Willie Nelson, he said. David was naming a few others. Yeah, oversized vinyl guitar picks, and they all have famous lyrics.
All right, now that song is stuck into my head. Thanks a lot, Cliff. Let's head back out to Chelsea.
Hey, guys, check this out from Cleveland, Ohio. They flew to Houston just to be a part of this parade, and this is a rented BMW. Tell me all about it.
Hi, I'm so glad to be here. We love it. We put everything in the suitcase and just brought it here because we love Houston.
This is absolutely incredible. So tell me about the theme behind your car.
It was their idea. These two fellas are my fishing buddies, and we fish all the time on Lake Erie, and they decided that a fish would be a great theme for an art car.
Of course it is. Of course it is. So how are you guys feeling about today?
It's pretty amazing. Nice day. Started out rainy, but came out to be a nice day. We love downtown Houston.
Yes, of course. This is absolutely incredible, guys. Great job.
We wanted to make sure it was an interactive car, so we had all Houstonians, everybody here, sign these plates and stuff and draw artwork on the plates, which are the scales.
That is absolutely incredible. So you really, truly got the community involved here. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
That is cool. Just a rented BMW.
Right, but listen to this. They created this car out of the items, the contents of a suitcase. They loaded up a suitcase, and they came down here in the BMW, and that's when they made it. Pulling all the stuff out of one suitcase. And you'll only see it here in the Houston Art Car Parade, the biggest and the best in the United States. As we've said, we started this in 1988, and a lot of people have copied us since, but nobody has done it better.
And we're talking more than 250 cars here. Let's head back out to David Nuno.
That's right. I'm with the Noble Art Car. Matt, you got a bad boy here, don't you?
Indeed.
Tell me about it.
So we built it with the Energy Institute High School, funded by Noble Energy for the Super Bowl live event at Discovery Green. and the Energy Institute High School has a laser cutter at it, so we wanted to use that thing with the students, made all the designs for it. We got 12,000 LEDs in here. It's a bell of a ball.
Can you jump in? All right, all right, all right.
All right, all right, all right.
Thank you very much.
All right,
Chelsea.
All right, all right, all right, Chelsea.
Hey guys, this is what Houston is all about right here, the Lowrider L Chief. Tell me about your car.
I mean, it's my very first lowrider I've ever built. I've had it for 6 years. I put a lot of time and dedication in it, and this is what I do it for the people.
So can it go up and down, up and down?
Yes, it does.
Woohoo! Thank you, thank you. That is one awesome car. Is this your first time in the parade?
This is my second time. Yes.
And what do you think about it so far?
I love it. I love it. Every year it seems to get better and bigger.
Amen to that. Thank you. We'll send it back to you guys.
All right, that's Vincent Lucio. My pride is my ride. My ride is my pride.
That's it.
The Lowriders. I love it.
The hydraulics there. Wow. And he does not drive that around town on a daily basis.
Oh.
No. He said no. No
too much
potholes
money.
and all
Right,
the construction.
right.
No, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Check it out. You're giving you a big, a wide view there of all the cool cars there. Check out this next one. All the lowriders here coming up together. That was a 1976 Chevy Monte Carlo that just passed the red one. And check out this next one here. It is a 1963 Chevy Impala. Check out all the lowriders there. I haven't seen any Swangas yet, though.
No. Look at this one. Man. See, the hydraulics on those things are always complicated to try and put together. Look at that.
And these are cars you definitely cannot ride around Houston in on an everyday basis.
You see them every once in a while, but obviously there's a lot of expense put into those cars. And as you say, the bad streets of Houston, you want your car ruined, right?
And that one right there is called the Red Bull, the big red one. Yeah, that he calls it the Red Bull. Mondo and a Vicky Sepan. It's a 1983 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, custom paint, hydraulics, and custom interior. And that's, and we see the outside of a lot of these cars, but Tom, on the inside, a lot of these folks spend a lot of time and a lot of money on the make of the inside of these cars. Check this van out.
All right, let's go to David Nuno in the crowd now.
Hey guys, so I've been jumping off and on cars and hanging out. Every time I look, I see Maya and her friends dancing, and now they're getting a little stage fright. You guys having fun at the art car?
Yes, they're having a great time.
Now I'm not gonna dance, but you guys are gonna show me that move though, so the people at home, because I saw it from far away. The people, we want to see it. The people are demanding it. Show it to us. You guys were not back for a minute.
We need music.
In your head. There we go. All right, they not having fun now. All right, let's go to Chelsea, who's having fun as well.
Hey guys, check out this car. We got lobsters, we got fish, and they're all moving around. Tell me all about your car.
Well, we are the Sashimi Tabernacle Choir. We've been doing this for about 20 years.
How cool is this? How long did it take you to create this?
Lots of beers.
There are about 7 million years of work in this.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. This is absolutely incredible.
There's one honest man. What
Lots
did it
of
take you to do
beers.
this? Lots of beer. The Sashimi Tabernacle Choir. I love that. Oh my goodness. As he said, 250 electromechanical fish and lobsters are bolted on to a Volvo. An old Volvo, by the way, because he's been doing this for 20 years.
And this car is internationally known. And if you check out, the front of it there, you see the synchronized movements there, singing everything from pop to punk rock, also some opera here.
Yeah. I love
all
it.
synchronized. How cool is that?
Right behind him is Kim Ritter's Magic Mustang. And this is not her first year here, but I think it's her first year for the Magic Mustang. Frolicking in the Texas Bluebell, she says. There you go. With the Magic Mustang, mushrooms and peace signs, a fabulous 70s vibe is what she wanted to give that car.
All right, let's head back out to David Nuno.
Hell on Wheels, guys. Three's Not Company here with John Ritter. Tell me a little bit about the vehicle.
It's a representation of the Wild West and the railroad going across the Intercontinental Divide, and we got our friends that came down from college friends I hadn't seen in 30 years. They're coming down and hanging out with us and enjoying the great Houston hospitality we get at the Hard Car Parade.
One thing I can tell is you guys are having a blast.
No, Absolutely, absolutely, and it's all in line with the good time and good people you see in Houston, Texas.
That's right. Houston is the best city in the world,
Best
Chelsea.
city in the world. Best city in the world.
Guys, and check it out. We have Decla and Luca here at the Art Car Parade. What do you guys think so far?
We've loved all the cars, and they're so beautiful, and this is the best art car parade we've ever been to.
You are absolutely so adorable. Isn't he so adorable? I know the music's playing with us right now. What do you guys think about the parade? It's good? Yeah.
It's really awesome.
Do you like the parade? All right, guys, we'll send it back to you.
Everybody loves this parade.
I know.
There's the Last Concert Cafe. That's an institution in downtown Houston. One of those places that you think is a speakeasy because you have to go up and knock on the door. If you haven't been to the last concert, you got to go, and this is one of their great art cars. They've been here for a long time, though.
That's right. The owner is Randy Woodard. Last Concert Cafe has been a longtime supporter of the Art Car Parade and the local music scene. Pot Roast the Band is also a staple at Last Concert and a fitting score for this year's parade entry. A new one every year. That's a pickup truck pulling a 20-foot trailer there at the Last Concert Cafe. They call it the Crispy Pot Roast Taco.
Oh, they're fantastic food there. Boy, look at this one. I mean, just the different contraptions that roll through the streets of Houston.
Jeep here rolling through, made possible by Stephen Martin Jr.
I think from Maryland, right?
Yep, Maryland Middle School.
Enhanced with what? Operational articulating bat wings, he says.
That's right. And Houston, of course, loves its bats. We've had a lot of bat-themed entries this year.
We did. I think this is the third or fourth one we've seen. Of course, as he said, Houston loves its bats. If you've never been down to the Wall Street Bridge and watched the evacuation of bats on a nightly basis, take your kids down there. You will love it, right?
Yeah, that is. It's so cool. All right, we are here at the 31st Annual Art Car Parade in downtown Houston this afternoon. The sun is shining.
Beautiful
and
day.
Got a little bit of wind. A perfect day for a parade of wacky and wild and crazy cars.
Look at the crowd, too.
Yeah.
It always draws a great crowd, and this year, certainly because of the weather, it's been an ideal time to have this as well.
Check out Bubbles the Mermaid car. This is the folks over there at South Texas Merfolk Community. It's full of whimsical shells there, creatures of the sea from the South Texas Merfolk Community.
You didn't know we had a merfolk community?
I did not.
Yeah. A lot of people don't believe that there are merfolk, but obviously there are because we can prove it.
All right. Once again, the 31st Annual Art Car Parade. Today's parade is brought to you by the Orange Show Center for Visionary Art and, of course, the Mayor's Office of Special Events. The parade rolling here right through downtown Houston. I'm with Tom Cook this afternoon.
Yep. Chauncey Glover and I will be back with more of the Art Car Parade in just a minute.
All right, welcome back to the 31st Annual Art Car Parade. Check out downtown Houston. Look at all the folks down there enjoying all the crazy cars. And right in the middle of it all is our very own David Nuno. David?
We are getting jiggy with William Smith, a.k.a. the Magic Carpet Ride, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit of how you put it together.
Found the car on Craigslist.
Okay.
Got a ton of carpets on Amazon, and spent a lot of late nights gluing it on.
How long would it take?
All in about probably a week's worth of time, yeah.
So you got it done quick? Family involved?
They were, every one of us, yep. Yeah.
Well, you guys look like you're having fun, and keep it going.
It's a great time, yeah.
Absolutely. Take care, Will. Back to you guys.
What a great name, Magic Carpet Ride. That is so cool.
All right, that's a Smith family there. It's a station wagon covered in an eclectic assortment of Persian rugs, flying carpet with VIP seating under the stars and a moon up top. A family project by former spectators turned participants. It's a family affair for that one.
Oh, man.
Hey, you hear the music there? You see the bubbles flying. A lot of cool cars here. And, you know, we were talking about, you know, folks are saying it took us 200 hours. It took us, we had that one, it took, 4 days.
Right. Yeah, that's Bubbles LaRue right there.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah, this is a big
turn
music
down
bust.
for what?
Yeah, turn down for what? Turn it down for us.
Right. Yeah, turn it down, and then you can turn it back up for us.
Bubbles LaRue, fun-loving four-wheeled companion of the happy, bubbly design, hand-painted by Robin Sanders. She's been in this before. This is not her first rodeo, that's for sure. Her pet, Karen Olds, takes her all over Houston and do holiday parades in Galveston. So that's what she calls it, Karen Olds.
Bubbles LaRue, and she asks, who needs champagne?
Yeah.
When you've got Bubbles.
When you got Bubbles LaRue. That's what you hear behind her is
Right.
the Dancing King party bus. Turn down for what? And then you've got the animal-inspired themes right there.
Check out. Cheers to 10 years Discovery Green art cars, and congrats to them. They just had a big party there at Discovery Green, turning 10 years. Susan Thies is also the owner of this. The Discovery Green art cars are in the park on the weekends, passing out fun and games throughout the park. Rocket Dog and JD Golf Carts, 10 skaters from the Misfits roller derby team, with the Happy Birthday Discovery Green banner celebrating their 10th anniversary this year.
It was a much celebrated green space when it opened. People wondered what it was going to be like, and for 10 years it has just been a great place, a great venue, not only for weird and wacky things, but for great music and great entertainment all year long.
And this was also created with help from the alumni of Waltrip High School. They also gave a lot of hours and a lot of time to get these babies here today for the 31st Annual Art Car Parade. And happy birthday to you, Discovery Green.
Yeah, that's the mascot, Rocket Dog, the mascot of Discovery Green. Sometimes you see him tooling around. But thank you to the alumnus of Waltrip High School for putting together those crazy and wacky inventions. Now, we're going to see what's coming up next because there are some really weird-named floats. Or I keep calling them floats, but art cars in this.
Well,
they
some
almost
of
look
them
like
you
floats,
can call them floats because
Yeah.
they're huge. We had that one, of course, the water. Then you had the one with the Jack the Beanstalk. That's
Right.
been the biggest one.
Right. So that is Discovery Green celebration of 10 years. And its wacky and wild collection of art cars in the streets today.
All right, friends, you're here in downtown Houston this afternoon. Today's parade is brought to you by the Orange Show Center for Visionary Art and the Mayor's Office of Special Events. The 31st Annual Art Car Parade rolling right through downtown Houston. And Chelsea Hernandez is in the middle of it all. Chelsea.
Hey guys, I just keep finding the cutest kids. This is Jackson and Alonzo. What's your name?
Santiago.
And what's your name?
Lexi. Tori.
All right, guys, how are y'all enjoying the art car parade? I was over here dancing with them earlier, showing off their moves. What do you think about the parade?
It's good.
It's good?
Crazy.
Crazy wild, right?
Awesome.
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 Yeah?
Awesome.
Okay, well, we got 3 awesome, so that just means it's triple the goodness over here, guys. We'll send it back to you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
There's a dazzle of zebras right there. This is the Zebra crew. Ann Lynch Koflat put it together. They've been in this parade many, many times, and yes, they do drive that sometimes around town for various parties. The world-famous Zebra crew kind of started as a dream of stripes and love, they say.
That's right. The scooters are driven by Leah Lynch and her friends. A pride of lions can't compete with the dazzle of zebras, and all you see as far as the eye can see, zebras, zebras, zebras. And check out the guy right there with his zebras with his shirt off, and the ladies around him there joining in on all of this zebra fun. Check her out there, Tom.
People of all different stripes in this parade.
Right.
That's for sure. Look at that.
Certainly.
What a fun day this is for all kinds of people here in downtown Houston. That's called Equus right there. It's still on the zebra theme. It was Don Sarabutra who put it together. He's from Missouri City. He's been in this parade before. The zebra trying to catch up with the other zebras right in front of it.
And she's keeping her balance there. She's dancing and waving the flags. And, of course, David Nuno and Chelsea Hernandez, they've been out there giving us a close-up look of all the owners and also taking us inside the car so we can get an up-close and personal look of all the wacky rides here, strolling through downtown Houston this afternoon at the 31st Annual Art Car Parade. And check out this shot right here. You see the car strolling down and all of the folks here that came to see.
That's called Rosebud. This is Amber Eagle team that put it together. The Orange Show actually owns it. It's created by Amber Eagle, who is a performance and sculptural artist. A circular, motorized, handcrafted ship. Look at that. looks like a farm tractor, and I'm not sure if that's what it's based on. But anyway, they say it was built to express the alien qualities we all have within us.
That's right. And it's highlighting the strangeness as well of what it would be like if an alien ship arrived on Earth in a dazzle of zebras. That is the rose.
You know, I ponder that all the time. I say that to my family. What would it be like if, never mind.
That's not what you say.
That's Rosebud. Rosebud. Oh, man.
All right.
You know, part of the wackiness of this parade is not only the creations, but as Chauncey and I sit here, it's also the floats, not the floats, but the art cars that are so out of place.
Right.
You know, we're looking at this and we're going, okay, here's number 214. No, that was number 185. And
Right.
they just get a little twisted in their lineup.
Right, but you know what? You know, we talk about, we've seen family members who made it a family project,
Yes.
and we've seen schools and high schools, middle schools, elementaries. They're all also making it big projects, and we've seen also a lot of messaging from some of these art car entrants. But check this out. This is from the Houston Public Library, Tom.
This is the bookmobile. This is the bookmobile. Mufa Radcliffe of the Houston Public Library put it together. The owner is Jasmine Hawkins, and it's mobile technology that has performed or been transformed into a crafty bookmobile.
That's right. Let's head back out to David Nuno. What you got for us, brother?
I'm hanging out with Javier. We're keeping it real right here. Javier, tell me about this vehicle.
Well, it's my 95 Cutlass Supreme convertible. One of my babies. Took me a few months to put it together. One of my favorite cars, man.
It is clean, right?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, like, what is different about this one and your other ones?
Different color scheme, different interior scheme, different wheels, different front setup.
You don't get excited easily, do you?
Nah.
You're just good. I'm going to hang out here, guys. You guys have fun. We're just going to do a little stroll. Back to you.
Hey, David, he's excited. He's just smooth like
He's
this car. You
smooth.
got to be
That's right.
smooth when you're in a car like that.
I'm cool for hanging in.
This is my favorite car. This is how I roll through Houston. All right, and check,
Oldsmobile.
Right, and check out the Swangers. Check out the Swangers. So we're going to go to the next one, Regina. That is the name. Look at there. You know, Tom, so true story. I had never even seen anything like this. Never even heard of Swangers, and I was driving. It's probably my first month here in Houston, driving down the road, and I'm like, what's that? I'm like, I thought the Swangers were going to hit my tires, so
really?
I'm moving over, and then I came to work and I asked Samika Knight, actually.
What is going on?
And she told me about Swangers. She was like, yeah, you'll see them all over Houston.
Yeah, and if you've never heard the term slab, that's what they call the cars, the newest slab to participate in the 31st Annual Art Car Parade. As we say, began here in 1986. And the mayor says this is the biggest and best, and he should know, because he's the mayor of the city of Houston. Here's School Days.
All right, check out this one.
Boston
This
College
is cool.
in
The
Texas.
Great White Shark car. Actually, that's not. We've already seen the Great White Shark car.
Yeah, this is School Days. Yeah. This is sponsored by Mark Monroe. It began as part of a festival held at Green Hill School in Dallas. So they're from across the state. A reflection of being in school with all the things you couldn't get away with.
That's right, and Chelsea is right there on it. School Days, Chelsea.
Hey guys, yes, I am on School Days with Mark Monroe, and tell me about your creation and your inspiration behind this.
We have 3 art cars here today. We're from Austin College, which is in Sherman, Texas. This is a car we did a long time ago that was part of a high school project with Green Hill School, and they just gave us the bus, and it became a bus that we take to parades and to festivals and to a lot of other events.
This is absolutely incredible. So you were saying this was one of your first creations. How many do you have?
There's the 2 back behind us, which you'll see in a minute. One's the Dragon car and one's the Key car.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, David. We'll send it over to you.
I'm hanging out with Trini and his friends from Austin College, PT Crusher. Whoa!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me about it. How'd you guys do this?
I mean, it was a 1-month project. We did it in 1 month, a group of us. It was awesome, man. Just a group of us came together, and it was a class, and we were able to complete it. And I mean, it's awesome. You wanna show them smoke real quick?
Yeah, show the smoke. Show the smoke. There we go.
And Virgin Islands represent, man, all the way from Austin College, Sherman, Texas.
Do your thing, guys. Thanks so much. You guys are crushing it. Thank you. Chelsea, you crushing it too.
Guys, check this out. She literally keyed her car. Keyed her car. Do you get it? This is the key car. Tell me all about it. And what was your inspiration?
Car keys, what goes to better together than keys and cars. Also, we just thought that's something really beautiful. They're all different shapes and sizes and different patterns. Just thought it would be really beautiful.
How long did it take you? And do you know how many keys are on here?
About 10,000 keys, and it took about 1,000 hours to put them on. Each one has to be put on separately and bent to match the contours of the car. So
Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. David, we'll send it back over to you.
Yeah, I'm here with Isabel. They're causing a traffic jam. Come on, Isabel, let's keep it moving. You guys keep driving. Tell me a little bit about this vehicle.
It's hand crocheted, and all of the apparel that we're wearing is also hand crocheted. And me and my friend made the car together, and I designed clothing, and it's mostly crocheted, and so this is the crochet convertible.
The crochet convertible. You guys are keeping it nice. I like it. You guys having fun?
Thank you. Yes, so fun.
All right, keep it going. Look at this. I'm gonna have to wear a sweater like this. Chauncey, Tom.
Yeah, that's you, David.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
all day.
They call it the Pimpin' Granny Mobile. That's what it says here.
Yes, it does. And it's handmade with love by local textile and clothing designer Isabel Wilson. You say it's entirely covered in brightly colored yarn, as you see there.
The crocheted convertible. Oh my goodness! As we go down to a few more here, we just went past the Tree of Life, and now we're going to I think the Bayou Rover. Or is this still?
That's still the Tree of Life there with
Andrew
Brown. This is his first year in the Art Car Parade. It's a Burning Man mutant vehicle, he says, primarily a nighttime vehicle. Features a large multicolored tree rising over a sea of bushes, available for any radical ritual you have in mind, says Andrew.
Totally, dude. Tree of Life. Love it. Look at the line of art cars in downtown Houston today and the line of people enjoying this great parade. 31st annual here in the city of Houston, as we said. Put on by the Orange Show Center for Visionary Art. Those are the people that have the Orange Show itself. And as I said earlier, if you haven't taken your kids there, you haven't been to the Orange Show, do yourself a favor and go. It's one of those art spaces in Houston that can't be missed, along with Smither Park and the Beer Can House. You've been to the Beer Can House.
I have not.
Oh, well, I have to take you to the Beer Can House.
See, I'm not a big beer drinker, though, Tom.
Well, they don't serve much there, but they do have a lot of old beer cans turned into a house. You'll have to see it for yourself.
You got it. You got it.
See it.
Moving right along here. And we're right here in front of City Hall checking out all of these cool cars. We're going to head right back out to David Nuno.
That's right. I'm here with Tony. The Sire's here, right?
Yes, Sire Therapeutic Horsemanship.
Marilyn Monroe's the theme. Talk a little bit about it.
So Marilyn Monroe is actually a horse that we have in our program, and she's incredibly tolerant and loves her job. So we decided we would model our horse after her.
Awesome. It looks beautiful, Tony. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
That's cool.
That is.
Wow.
All right.
Sire Ride Beyond. Thank you, Tony Connor, for that entrant.
All right, and she also invites you to come volunteer and support her riders discovering their gifts as they try to do this. She says she sees potential in everyone and encourages them to climb aboard and see what they're capable of achieving. That's the Sire Ride Beyond. Let's head back out to Chelsea Hernandez.
Hey guys, I am on the Go Slipper with Ty here. What are we sitting on here?
This is a golf cart that was made into a service vehicle for Burning Man every year.
Oh. Okay, and so what inspired the name behind this car?
For a year and a half, it took me to make the frame. It looked like a shoe that was trying to come into this dimension, but couldn't quite make it.
Oh my God, I love it. Is this your first year in the parade?
Oh, heavens, no. Oh my God, no.
So people have seen this before. Do you drive it around Houston at all?
Oh, no, just this, Victoria, and Burning Man.
Wait, you were from Victoria?
No, I go there just with this.
Oh, gotcha. That's my hometown. That's why I asked.
Oh my gosh, it's a great place.
It really is. Thank you so much, Ty. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
Oh, heavens, no, it's not my first year.
Right.
I love this parade, he said.
Right. And Aladdin Slipper also has sound and lights.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Lights up. Lights up. Right. Obviously, he takes it to a lot of places, especially Burning Man. That must be a hit.
Yeah.
You know, they should have their own art car parade at Burning Man.
They should, and he's originally from Kingwood, Texas.
Right.
All right, check out this next number here. The fabulous Philadelphia Flapper Experiment.
Really?
The Sensationalist Dads Club is the owner, and Frank Thomas, they're from Houston. Jay Gatsby, David Farragut, and also Ken Kesey meet in a bar, and they decide to throw a party together, a Roaring 20s boat party at that, at Dodge Dart with disco lights and a champagne bar in the trunk.
Now that's a car to roll in.
That's a car to roll in. It's U.S. Navy tested paint job, so the enemy will never, ever be able to determine its range, speed, or boat status.
Built by the Sensationalist Dads Club. How about that?
That's a couple of cool dads right there.
That is the fabulous Philadelphia Flapper Experiment. Let's head back downtown where David Nuno is on the street. David?
Okay, I don't think I've ever thought of this before, but a hoopty on a Texas safari. That's what we're looking at here, and that's the name that Scott has put together. Scott, let's drive and talk. This is great, man.
Oh, thank you very much. I mean, we drive this on a daily basis without all the stuff on top. It's fun to drive.
All right, just me and you talking here. Nobody else listening. You really drive around 59 on this bad boy?
Yeah. I've taken it to Mississippi. I've taken it to hill country on hunts. So, yes, it's a fun drive.
So I'm imagining traffic on 610 right around the Galleria area, and you're in it. People must be saying, you guys have conversations, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, they look at you like, what is this? But a bunch of this stuff comes off. But, I mean, the basic car has some antlers and stuff like that on it. And we drive it around Houston.
Scott, I love it, man. You guys have fun. Good seeing you. Tom and Chauncey.
That was the
How about his
hoopty
last
on
name?
Texas. Right.
McCool.
McCool.
How McCool is he?
How McCool is he?
Scott McCool. He says all the comforts of home, some from the desert, some from the river, and just some from way out somewhere else.
The hoopty on Texas
Hoopty
Safari.
on
And you
Texas
can
Safari.
see him driving down 59, he
Come
says.
on, really? I can't even imagine if you see some of these guys on the freeway. Obviously, this isn't street legal, but this is a heck of a lot of fun right there.
Sure to be a lot of gawking going on. People folks trying to stand.
There's the love
and take
machine.
pictures. Check out this, the love machine there. And this is Liquid Love, they call it. Cat's Coffee is the owner from right here in Texas. This is not their first year. It's painted by local street artist Wiley. For Cat's Coffee, a proud supporter of the parade and the Orange Show for many years. Makers of great coffee and other good yummies, they say. That, my friends, is Liquid Love.
Yep, they love their coffee and they love the Art Car Parade. They've been big supporters for a long, long time. If you're just joining us, we're almost wrapping up the Art Car Parade with 250-plus entrants, contraptions, skaters, bikers, cars, motorcycles, you name it. Some of the craziest things.
That's right. And speaking of craziest things, I think Chelsea is up there playing with some potatoes. She's with a huge potato.
Hey guys, I love my French fries, but that potato can make 1.4 million fries. Oh my God, could you imagine? So tell me, Kaylee, what is this big potato behind us? What other things can it make?
It can make over 30,000 servings of mashed potatoes.
Can you imagine eating that many potatoes? I can't. 1.4 million French fries. This is absolutely insane.
We can feed all of Texas.
Amen to that. That's what we really need. We love our potatoes here. And tell me, is this your first time in the parade?
This is my first time personally, but the truck has been in the parade 2 other times.
Awesome. Kaylee, thanks so much, guys. Could you imagine?
I know. And so it's 28 feet long. It took a year to build. It would take more than 10,000 years to grow. And Tom, it would take 2 years and 9 months to bake and would make, get this, 1.4 million French fries. Now that is one big potato.
You know, at first I thought it was a half-baked idea, but I kind of like it. David Nuno, where are you?
Guys, I'm about to nerd out again. This is what I do here at the Art Car Parade. X-Wing Fighter, Viva, La Death Star. Joseph, you got it all here. You got the Emperor, you got the X-Wing Fighter, you've got the Death Star, you got it all.
The Star Destroyer, yeah. The thing is, I blew up this is after the Death Star blew up, so they're all kind of mad and chasing me.
So, how did the idea come about, and how did you get it all together?
When the new Star Wars came out, me and my brother decided we needed to do some, so I found a scooter and started adding stuff to it.
Well, you are the last Jedi here at the Art Car. Thanks so much, Joseph. All right, Tom and Chauncey.
Viva La Death Star.
Wow, the Star of Death has been destroyed,
Galactic
so look out.
Cruisers.
Some are out for revenge.
Yeah, Joseph Blanchard, he's the guy that owns it. He's the crazy mind that came up with it.
Right.
We have to give him credit for that, too, the imagination. How about that?
And check out this one. Look at there. He's just rolling here. Right here off of McKinney and Smith. That, once again, was Viva La Death Star. The Star of Death has been destroyed, he says, so look out. Some of them are out for revenge, as you see, riding around him. And we're taking a look at the X-Wing SUV coming up next. It's a 2017 Honda, and it's been redecorated with vinyl stickers and also has a life-size Yoda as a passenger. It's ready to battle the Empire and Imperial forces. The Rebellion vehicle is strong with a whole lot of force, they say.
Look at that. Great art car you are.
Right, and that's the Force-mobile right there. And check it out. They are fighting each other. Check out this next one.
This is the I Like Lights and Ding Dongs. And this is the crazy creation of Steve Butera and the rest of his team, Evram and Papa Steve. I don't think those are their real names, but in any case, they are the brains behind it. A toy train for grown-ups designed by a 4-year-old. I love it.
Built with a little bit of help, though, he says. The Ding Ding car takes care of traffic for the train.
Oh, I said I like lights and ding-dings, not ding-dongs, although I like ding-dongs and Hostess Twinkies as well. But anyway, this is the train for all you adults who want to be kids again.
All right, and behind it is I would. Would you? I would.
Wouldn't you know?
That's right. You see, you should see what she saw. Corey Nelson is a daily driver of this. It's a 91 Mazda covered in wood grain vinyl, sporting a wooden camper top featuring some whimsical creations there, mostly in wood. Would you drive around in this, Tom?
I would. Corey Nelson has pined to be in this parade for a long time, and we finally allowed him. So there you go. Corey Nelson's crazy creation called I Would.
Right. And right behind him is the Dicey Part 4. It's by Chris Hingham, you see there. Dicey gets a new paint job every year. It may look like a monster, but she's a friendly one, they say.
Skis 181. That's the artist's name. See, right. I told you got to have Chauncey 13.
That's it. All right, and Chelsea 13 out there in the middle of it all. Chelsea, what you got?
Hey guys, so right now we are still looking for our next car. I think we have David right here ready to go.
This is Wendell, right?
Hey David.
Hey, we're here with Joe, Wave of the Future. Wendell here. Let's walk and talk.
Okay, this is the Wave of the Future. It's a wind turbine art car that we're experimenting. All these numbers are the formula for the power to the wheels.
So hold on. I mean, I'm not that smart. Say that again.
Not either. All these numbers are the formula for the osmosis power of the windmill down to the wheels.
Of course, the osmosis power of the windmills. Yes.
These wings right here are like a hawk. So when I go downhill, it's.
So this goes fast, huh?
Pretty fast. See it faster than I expected.
Thanks so much, Joe. Take care, man. You too. Tom and Chauncey.
Look at those wings like a hawk. I'm sure it goes super fast down the hill.
See the exterior? That's license plates from around the world. Made up of different pieces of license plates.
Wow, and attached so the wind just slides off like nobody's business. Renewable source of laughter and smiles, he says. The numbers are the formula of the motor.
Oh, my gosh. That is it. That is so cool. That is the car called Wendell, and it's a wind turbine-powered car. Maybe that's something in the future we'll look forward to.
Here's this out.
Flash Drive.
The Flash Drive by James Hayes and the Houston Center for Photography. This is not their first year, and you won't, sadly, see this just driving around Houston. HCP's mobile education unit and a portable camera. There you have it, folks, the Flash Drive.
Flash Drive. Man, oh man, the work and the time and the brain cells it took to come up with all of this.
And, hats off to all of the entrants this year. We've heard, people spending 4 days to get it together versus the key car, 1,000 hours.
That's somebody revving up right next to us. This is the Shanto Safari truck. They came all the way from Kerrville, Texas today. It's a Ford F-350 custom stretch, chopped up to make the ultimate safari vehicle. How about that? And they use it on a ranch in the Texas Hill Country.
And they say it's the fanciest ranch truck there in the Texas Hill Country, occasionally taking the wayward passengers on a safari in the concrete jungle. And this, my friends, is 9 feet tall, all the way from Kerrville, Texas there, the Shanto Safari truck with Chris Childs.
I'm not sure which one that is, but that's a really weird contraption
This
as
is
well.
the Slinky Mobile.
Slinky Mobile, okay. That's Robert Sanders' Slinky Mobile from Mount Bellevue, Texas. Black and red, modified and refined every year, he says. And loud, too, by the way.
All right, giving you another look here from downtown Houston here this afternoon at the 31st Annual Art Car Parade. We're going to head back down to the street with Chelsea Hernandez.
Hey guys, we're not slowing down out here at all. We are jamming to the music. This is the Green Goblet here, and I have Mitchell. Tell me what inspired you to make this car.
My daughter wanted to ride it in an art car every day to school, and so she said she wanted a ferry. I said, I'm not driving a ferry, and so she said a dragon, and so she is now a freshman at Carnegie High School. That's her in front of us, and she rides to school in this every single day.
Get out of town.
Day.
This is probably the best story, one of the best stories I've heard. How awesome! And what do her friends say?
They think it's pretty cool. They think it's pretty cool. Seniors come up and talk to her.
Have you had to do carpools?
No, I haven't. There's no room for carpools in here. You know, so yeah, I haven't had to do the carpools yet.
All right, Mitchell, thank you so much. The Green Goblin, guys, how cool is that?
Green Goblin with the Tribal Lilies and the Rear Trailer Band. That's the official name of this art car.
And his daughter drives it to school every day.
Mitchell Clemens. What a guy.
And you can't forget about the world famous Tribal Lilies belly dance
I
troupe
couldn't
there.
forget about him.
No.
Absolutely not.
You can't.
That's really something else. This is the Rusty Krusty Picnic from Jeff Cordes. Jeff came up with the idea of this. Behold the pride of 36, a 1936 Ford sedan. Fully decrepit, he says.
That's right, with a picnic table on wheels.
Oh my
As
gosh.
you see, this is the Rusty Krusty Picnic. Jeff Cordes from here in Houston. This is not his first year, and you also will not see this Krusty Picnic driving around Houston.
Sounds just like another day at the cookhouse right there, the Rusty Krusty Picnic. That is cool. Chelsea, what do you have?
I am here with Uncle Rico's van. You were just telling me what's the story behind this?
Well, it was in the movie Napoleon Dynamite in 2004. It exchanged hands a few times, and now we've here it is in Houston.
This is so funny. You even have the string.
Right? Yeah, because Napoleon Dynamite would love to drag a wrestler behind anything that's moving. So.
How awesome! Thank you so much, guys. We'll send it back to you.
The
Team
details,
Napoleon
right?
Dynamite. I know. How about that?
Right. This is for real, like the screen-used Dodge Tradesman custom van from the 2004 film Napoleon Dynamite there. That, my friend, is Uncle Rico's van with the owner, Mark Shills, and Team Napoleon Dynamite strolling here through downtown Houston.
Followed by Tough as Nails. And the team name is I Could Draw That. Robert Duffield is the creator of it. And
Chelsea is
quite
back
a car
there
as well.
Right, Chelsea.
Hey guys, I'm here with the Makia all the way from Dallas, Texas. Tell me, what's the inspiration behind this car?
Houston, Texas, the Art Car Parade.
Do you participate every year?
No, ma'am. We first came 21 years ago, the 10th annual, so we've had a few entries in the past. I've been a retired art teacher. She retired from the State Fair of Texas, and this was time to do it again.
This is such an amazing car. Everyone loves Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Makia. A Kia topped with Mickey stuff. So thus we get Makia.
And that's our boss here at
That's
ABC.
our boss. We're owned by Disney.
Right.
At ABC 13, there's peace and love.
Check this out.
True
It's
lemons.
the Lemonade bus, and they've been throwing lemons and drinks and different things into the audience. I tried to get one, but my arm's not long enough. But peace, love, and lemonade. This is a former school bus turned to an art bus covered with yellow bed liner, and also to resemble that lemon peel there. The Crew de Lemons, they call themselves.
I love that. Now, the lemon truck is followed by our next entrant, which is called the Pooper Bowl. I'm not kidding. It's the Houston Hash House Harriers. That's a running group here in Houston. We just missed it, but anyway, that was called the Pooper Bowl. And I think it was a toilet on wheels.
It was.
For lack of a better name.
Right. Check the next one out. This is by the Houston Hash House Harriers. They're a floating tropical paradise brought to you by the Houston Hash House Harriers from the open waters of the bayou to downtown Houston. Also, check out the Mystery Machine coming up next right behind it.
Rutrow.
The Mystery Machine.
Rutrow. Yeah.
Right.
And they're the Hash House Harriers, and they are designed to find beer wherever they go. They follow the clues to beer after they do their running. So they get their workout, and then the Hash House Harriers are known for finding the best place to drink beer in town. They've been in the parade a long time.
A decorated hippie mobile that's been commandeered by some meddling kids to help solve some mysteries there. Around a bar near you, the Hash House Harriers are well trained at following clues to find the beer. Can you find it? Check out this one right here, Tom.
Hare Krishna Chanters, the team from Dallas, Charles Young team. Shobha Ramachandran is the owner. And they're longtime parade participants, creative musicians, memorialized by the great Beatles, the Hare Krishna Chanters.
All right. Moving right along behind it there, you see that. Check this one out. What is this one right here? This one
is weird.
Like all of them.
All of them.
Right. But check out this fire truck here, the Kaliu, Gary McGaudy. This is not their first year. The fire truck and Citrus there, the loud, happy music here booming in downtown Houston. What more could you ask for there?
Exactly.
Rob.
A Calliope and a fire truck. You can't do any better.
You can't.
Than that.
And they come from Galveston out there on the island, and they participate. They try to participate every year. And, of course, you will not see this one riding around the island, Tom.
No, that's a great, colorful. It is almost like a float, isn't it?
Yeah. That one is. It looks like it's carrying a float. Of course, we've seen some of everything out here this afternoon.
Oh, we've seen it all. In fact, we're running out of sheets of paper to tell you about this because we're not even sure what this one is. But it's Space Station connected, and there are many, as we have said, that have been out of order this afternoon. So we'll just give you a description as they go by. We're not even sure where this is from, but obviously space or NASA connected.
Wow. Actually, and, David Nuno and Chelsea Hernandez, they've been out there on the streets giving us a closer look, and they've just been literally running up and down the streets talking to folks, and this is
Northside Mission 1. Okay, I
go.
found it. This is Northside High School with Anna Bass. She's the owner. Northside students embarking on their first space mission. So thank you, Northside High School.
That's right. They say this is astronauts' ideas, and they will be put to test. Mission 1 astronauts have been sent to space to establish new living spaces. That's the Northside Mission 1 from Northside High School alongside Anna Bass.
That's cool.
I guess they said we're going to end with something out of this world,
Yeah,
Tom.
that's cool. We have a couple more to go as we wind down this 31st Annual Art Car Parade. Once again, brought to you by not only this television station, but the Orange Show Center for Visionary Art, which, as I say, manages the Orange Show itself. They also manage Smither Park and the Beer Can House. Great art installations in the city of Houston. And the Mayor's Office of Special Events.
That's
Thank
right.
you to Susan Christian and all those people in the Mayor's Office.
All right, today's parade features more than 250 rolling works of art, all types of cars, including cars, contraptions, skaters, bikes, musical performances. We've seen so much here in downtown Houston for the 31st Annual Art Parade. Check it out. Tons of folks out here lining the streets watching all of these whimsicals and wacky cars. And also, they have right here in front of City Hall, they had the food out, a lot of vendors out, local restaurants.
Right.
You could get some food, you can
Great.
get some booze. It's been a great afternoon to come down here for a parade. Such a great event.
Oh, and look at the skyscrapers in the city of Houston. The downtown is alive today with all the energy of the Art Car Parade, and the spectators here are just having a great time. But you do see the jackets out here because the wind has whipped up in the last hour or so, and it's a little chilly on this Saturday afternoon.
It has. It's been kind of up and down because you had the sun coming out, and we're like, finally the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And now then you got to remember we're downtown with all the buildings here, so that wind is certainly whipping up here.
Right. And finally the sun came out. It was strong storms last night. You probably saw some of that on Eyewitness News. There was some damage to the east of us here as we continue looking at the art cars coming our way.
Let's go ahead to David Nuno. David.
I think I got stepped on 3 times by the char car. Mark is in the house. Mark, tell us all about it.
This is called the Char Car. It was built a few years ago, and it's named after my youngest daughter, Charlotte.
The Scrap Daddy, right?
Yeah, it's all recycled stuff from Houston.
Awesome, Mark. Thank you so much.
Okay.
That is the Scrap Daddy, the char car, and it will take you down, guys.
Man, that is
wow,
something else.
Look at that. That is certainly something else. And, they had this last year, if I recall, and I think they kind of try to end with this one because take a look at it. It takes so much work. You have someone on the bottom and also someone on the top guiding it through, but this is extremely, extremely cool.
There's a guy with a crescent wrench underneath.
Right.
Loosening some of the bolts.
Right.
So, it worked better.
They're
How about
working
that?
on it.
Yeah, they're working on it as they go. And you see the police officers behind these final entrants in the 31st Annual Art Car Parade as we wrap this up this afternoon in downtown Houston. Wow.
That's right. And, Tom, they already have the date for next year. It will be April 13th,
Fantastic.
2019, for the 32nd Annual Houston Art Car Parade, which I'm sure will not disappoint, just as this
Never
one,
does.
the 31st Annual, did not. And let's go back out to the streets. We're going to get some final thoughts from our friends. David and Chelsea, you guys have done a great job just running up and down the street here in downtown Houston.
You know what? I had an absolute blast. This was my very first art car parade. I took things to a whole new level, going 11 feet up. Man, did you see that?
I was watching you more than I was doing my own job. You were dancing quite a bit, which I enjoyed. I loved the creativity. The nerd in me, Batman, Star Wars, all the superheroes, the formula car where I had to get a college degree. It was awesome.
And you can't forget about the lowriders, what they call slabs here in Houston, Texas. Yes, every car out here was absolutely phenomenal. A lot of thought went into them, and just a lot of creativity.
Good job.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Thank
and
you.
you guys, Tom and Chauncey, were phenomenal.
Oh, my God. All right. Thank you.
Go on.
Yes,
I mean, go on.
We were okay. We were okay. No, hey, it has been a great afternoon. Good working
fun.
with you, Tom.
You too. Yeah, and for all our crew here who always makes us look good and makes this so easy, we thank you for joining us. For Chauncey Glover, I'm Tom Cook.
That's it from the 31st Annual Art Car Parade. Have a great day, everybody.